Fox 4 News.
Hey.
Money XO, let's get it. Yeah. Hey, yo, DB, you going up?
It's a thin line between love and hate. I done been through a whole lot. I can't seem to say. Had to cut some peers off. That was too fake. I keep that white light veneers. Fuck what you say. Nigga play with me. He coming off his toothpaste. I fuck that bitch real good. Also do say. But she was also Casamigos. Get that work from the Migos. So I supply the people. When you in the trap, you better look out the peephole. I like my bitches nasty, but I like my cash neat though. C94, finna blow up like a C4. Get it quick, get it fast. I ain't had no patience, got tired of waiting. They used to tell me sit down, moving too fast. Pardon my mistake. Caught up in these streets, had my mama heart aching. P.O. steady tryna lock me up. They had me stressed on motivation, had me second guessing myself. Sometimes I ain't think I would make it. Then I snap into reality. Hit the cup a few times. Then I power up like a battery. I don't wanna talk, I ain't got time for the chattery. I'm pressure, so I got up in my lung with pressure. Jet fuel, if my nigga don't trust you, he gon' stretch you. And when they come, they shooting from the neck up. I'm from a real bad hood where they test you. I'm just tryna pull off in the Tesla. It's been a long time coming, but I'm next up. Make you feel the pain in my literature. Yeah, I paint the picture real vivid. Try to label me a minute, it's been like this at the beginning. I was gone, now I'm back, and now I ain't finished. Now I ain't finished, nigga. Hey, skirt.
Yo, what's going on? Great, we see you, baby. Carbon Q. Welcome to Wild Wild Wednesday, everybody. Devil up in here. Slick back. What's good with you? What's good with you? What's up, everybody, man? Welcome to Wild Wild Wednesday. Zach, I see you. Tack, I see you, bro. What's up with it? What's going on? How everybody doing? What's going on with y'all? Fix my damn hat.
Yo, what's up?
Yo. What's up, big fella?
Sorry I'm late, everybody. As you can see, I'm grinding. So y'all hold on 1 second.
He say, hey, I can hear you pretty good too, bro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wild Wild Wednesday.
I'm here the whole time, baby. I love y'all. I'm here the whole time. Just let me do what I do, though.
You got to get that paper, bro. We understand. Everybody understand, man. You know, we don't keep it moving. Zach, what's up with you, man? How you doing, bro? Who tired? You tired, TK? Man, it's a blessing to see y'all tonight, man. We don't get the party going, man. Soon as we get a couple more people in here, man. Anybody want to hey, look, man, I threw that link out there, man. If anybody want to come in and chop it up. No, I ain't even put it in there yet. If anybody want to come in here and chop it up with me for a couple of minutes, man, until we get everything rolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. How was y'all weekend? Yeah, look, Gershon on it too. He listening on that back end, but he had to work tonight. Got to get that paper. Look, there go my man Tack right there, man. Let me holler at my man Tack. What's up, big dog? How you doing today?
Shit, you know, grinding as always.
I see you at the gig.
Yeah, that's what we do. We on. Look, we grind, baby.
I ain't talking about some. This what we do, huh? Hey, this fool about to be doing this all night long.
Gotta get that paper, baby, when the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah. And Carby shooting out Draco. Draco's somewhere in the other room. I can't even let him in the room. He'll be all over me. Talk about my little puppy, man. Charles Henry was good with it. Hey, everybody, Gershon here. But bro had to work tonight. So yeah, man, we got to do our thing, man. We gonna keep it rolling, man. We got a good show in store for y'all tonight, man.
What you looking to pick up soon, Juice? Are you looking at anything in particular?
See a gang, bro. I want to see a P320 so bad.
320, okay.
Yeah, and somebody streamed the other night. They said if I can make it through the whole stream
Do not
without
cuss.
cussing, that y'all go chip in, man. Hey, look, hey, what y'all think about that, man? If I can go this whole stream without cussing, man, look, I'm gonna throw my cash app out there, man. If I can go this whole stream without cussing, man, y'all gotta send me $5. Is that a deal?
Hey, everybody send them $5. Juice can't, man. Juice can't cuss, boy.
I think I can do it.
You might can. Well, you want something?
Hello, hey TK, you had surgery today and you here with us.
That's what's up.
He said donate to Juice only guns. Come on, y'all, let's get Juice. This P320 is gonna look so good on my hip, baby. And I'm gonna premiere it at the meetup, man.
Well, you know what? If you able to do that, I'll premiere my Chris at the meetup. Bet.
You'll premiere your Chris. I almost cussed right there. I don't like Chris.
Well, don't cuss, bro. Don't cuss.
He almost made me cuss already, man. He's trying to do me in, yo. Silverback, what's up with you?
What's going on, Silverback?
Yeah, they got my man Devil Rope, brother and sister, dynamic duo.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, my man Gershon, y'all can see his emoji up there. He gonna be popping in and out, acting like Gershon. But bro, gotta get that paper. And you know what I'm saying? We love him, man. There you go, right there. Look, what I tell you. He the only dude I know with a gear shifter in the spotter truck. Roshan, can you hear me? Oh, look. He turned the microphone off. He bagging up and doing this thing. Yep.
That's what's up, man.
So man, yeah. So what's going on? So other than that ugly Chris Vector, what you thinking about bringing up to the meetup, bro?
I'm definitely gonna bring that. I'm thinking about bringing my Shockwave since I got the brace on it. Let a couple get down with the brace on it. I'm thinking about bringing my Strybot.
Okay.
And then probably my full 16-inch AR-15.
Man, bro, I think. Look, this meetup gonna be exclusive, man. People gonna be bringing some. I was thinking about bringing my Shockwave. I was thinking about freaking it, but people, you gotta realize, bro, man, people gonna be bringing some awesome stuff, man. And what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna build something that ain't gonna say nothing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to have something exclusive out there, man. Like, you know, so but I definitely want that SIG, that P320. I ain't no stop until I get it.
Well, you don't cuss, you might get it, or you might.
Man, look, you think that look out?
Man, we've been looking out for each other. You see, what's the name got a full link there yesterday? QB.
Hey, shout out. Hey, look, kill all black people. They must go back to Africa. Well, we ain't from Africa. We from here, clown.
Here we go with that trolling.
Hey, man, you know how it go, man.
I saw
$10 on that.
I saw.
You'll give me $10 off GP, or I can't cuss the whole thing. Let me know.
You can't cuss, bro. You made the bet.
It's hard, man.
You know what? Do you got Zelle?
I got Cash App. I got Zelle too.
All right, I'm gonna have to send it to you Zelle because my Cash App.
Hey, what you finna do? Send us $1,000?
Lock in, what's up, bro? STD, I see you, my partner. PB, what's up, nephew? We're gonna get the show started in a minute, man. I think we got a good one going on. This gonna be hard not to cuss, bro. It be people be saying all kind of stuff to me in these times.
Hey, you better cut your comments out, brother.
$2, yeah, I'm probably here, but man, you know, hey, the commenting is my favorite part of the show. You know, I was in chat room going once before. That's my favorite part. That's how I got to know everybody.
Right.
Hold on, who's that? He said he'll send me a dub if I don't cuss.
What?
So what's considered cussing? Like the MF and the B word? Can I say the B word?
No, you can't say nothing your mama would approve you not saying. You put it like that. Your mama
Hey,
here.
shout out to everybody in the chat. We love y'all. Wild Wednesday, baby.
Yeah, shout out to the chat, man. We can't do it without y'all. We can't do it
Absolutely,
without
man.
y'all,
I'm
man.
learning that myself when I go on my lives, man. I've been having a good time since I started it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, the chat, the best part of the show, man. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't even understand, man. Like me and Gershon, we talk all week, man. And man, I'm telling you, man, we be like Wednesday, like the new Saturday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I can't wait this Wednesday, man, when we can get it pop. He said, what Gershon doing? Gershon at work, man. Gershon trying to get some paper.
Hey, my man's at work. He grinding. He can't do like me. So he on here. You see his screen. Respect it.
Hey, Tech, you see what Devil Rose said? He said,
What
any
Devil-
cuss words that's not in the Bible, you can't say. So I can say the A word, I can say the D word, I can say the H word.
Hell is in the Bible. So yeah.
Yeah, I can say that, but I'm gonna try not to say none of it, man. I'm trying.
Yeah.
What's up, big bro Sean? I see you, big bro. I see you, man. We everybody coming in with us, man. And like I said, in a couple of minutes, man, we gonna get it rolling, bro. We gonna get it rolling. I'm looking for my man Hookah. Usually he can smell TK a mile away. I was surprised Hookah. Is that TK? Is that TK? I'm surprised Hookah ain't in here.
I know. Normally he'd be in here for one of the first ones in here.
Yeah, mobbed out, man. I think he on his way. To the Glock boy. I wonder. I know RGG went live.
Yeah, he went live not too long ago.
Okay. Oh, do y'all know if he was still streaming or what?
No, he stopped about an hour ago. He just been in for about he streamed for about 45 minutes and headed towards the big part of the shot show. He said he's gonna tune in tonight. So look out for him in the comments. He said he's gonna tune in tonight.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Man, everybody who be talking about the show when we ain't there, man, that's love too, man. Y'all show us a lot of love, man. There's a lot of people who know about us, who we don't know about, and we love to get to know about them. So, man, when y'all want other people podcasts, let them know, man. Say, man, y'all homies Juice and Gershon out here, send them over here to us, man, so we can get to know them and we can go and mob out on their podcast too. You know what I'm saying? We all trying to link and come together in this two-way thing.
It's been a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, man. Like it's been a blessing, man, for real, man. I did not know this. Like Kick Up Dust the other night, he was like, man, it was times where they were at the range and it was just like, man, they feel like so alone. It's just them, you know. I'm talking about us, our color.
Yeah.
And man, this community booming. Like every time I look around, it's a collection video or some other stuff popping on like that. So man, it's dope, man. I like the movement. And QB, he talking about this gonna be the hardest thing, man, bro. I got it, bro.
He gonna be all right.
I've been cussing professionally.
I think he gonna do it. He gonna end up getting him. He said $5. So everybody in here, if Juice don't cuss, send him his $5. I'm gonna send him.
I'm gonna post my cash out $5. Hey, look, if Juice don't cuss the whole show out, man, throw $2 or something. Man, this going down.
Let's show him some love, pretty much. Let's show him some love.
I got a feeling I'm gonna be buying my own cig, man.
No, man.
I see you, big dog.
You good. You ain't did it so far, but we've been on 15 minutes. You doing good so far?
Yeah, man. I'm over here sweating bullets too. Like a lot lizard in church. Well, yeah, like I said, we gonna get the party going. Anything else anybody want to talk about? He said, Juice, do you accept EBT? Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. I grew up on food stamps. Like, I ain't the card too bougie for me. You can give me the paper.
Paper? Oh, you going back to the paper. The book.
Nothing like. Let me tell you what I did one time, man. My mom, this was back in the day when your mama could write a note and ask for a pack of cigarettes. So my mama wrote a note, asked for a pack of cigarettes, and she also would write like, man, Juicy, make sure you get my Pepsi. And she used to like barbecue potato chips and popcorn. She used to mix them up. Man, I messed around and some paper towels or something too, man. I mixed up the money. Like I was supposed to pay cash for something.
And
food cash for the food.
Oh shoot,
Yeah, them Arab cats got me though, bro. They could have been like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm going like once, twice a day from my OG, man. They got me, man. Send me back to the crib. My mama was mad than a motherfucker.
Man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm used to, man. She used to throw us a little dubs or whatever. Me and my little cousins them used to get together, man. We used to mob to the store and buy the whole store with $20 worth of food.
Oh, you didn't want that.
Okay, y'all. We at that 15-minute mark. Without further ado, I got something for y'all before we get started, man. It's gonna be bear with it, brother. We gonna get it popping on Wild Wild Wednesday, y'all. And here we go.
Yo, what's good, gang? So, man, tonight, bro, unfortunately, because of my situation with work, I'm gonna be popping in and out of the live. But as y'all know, man, it's Wild Wild Wednesday for life, man. Y'all put them W's up, bro. I wouldn't miss this for nothing in the world. And with that being said, ain't nothing gonna stop. Everything gonna keep going. And it's live reaction time, man. So tonight, the topic of Wild Wild Wednesday is firearms and what is the right to bear arms really intended for. Because a lot of times, man, we use these firearms and we don't really know the laws like we should, and it lands us in jail sometimes. And sometimes, you know, we get off scot-free because we play by the rules. So tonight, man, we're going to look at a video dealing with the Jason Walker situation. We're going to react to it, and we'll be right back. Y'all check out this video and don't go nowhere. It's Wild Wild Wednesday, baby.
That's my son. He's my son.
Tonight, new body cam video released in the ongoing investigation into the death of Jason Walker, a black man fatally shot by an off-duty white officer.
I just shot him.
You said you shot him?
Yes, he jumped on my car.
The fatal encounter happened Saturday, January 8th. 37-year-old Walker was shot by off-duty Sheriff's Deputy Jeffrey Hash in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Hash then called 911. Aftermath of the shooting caught on cell phone video verified by NBC appears to show a lifeless Walker on the ground. Now, new police body cam video from after the incident released by the Fayetteville Police Department shows Walker's father, Anthony, allegedly questioned by law enforcement, according to police. The father appears to say Walker did jump on the truck.
He jumped up, that fella jumped up on the hood, and he jumped out his car and shot it. Right there, pulled off. Okay. Pulled off one of the daggone windshield wipers, and he hit the windshield.
The police department released portions of the body cam footage. They blurred, edited, and removed some information from the video, quote, to protect witnesses' privacy. The city has filed a petition to have all body cam video released, over 20 hours worth, according to the police department. This after competing accounts from alleged bystanders. Elizabeth Rick says she rendered first aid to Walker after the incident.
I need an alcohol pad or something to wipe off his blood. I didn't have gloves or anything, and I was holding the pressure.
Ricks can also be seen in the cell phone video taken by her partner.
Sorry, I'm a trauma stop.
Her partner said in a Facebook post they were on the scene and, quote, there was absolutely no reason this officer should have shot this man in the back after hitting him with his truck. In the new body cam video, Ricks and her partner are discussing the incident with an officer.
But he was already on the ground, but he was in the truck and he came up and I don't know what exactly happened. He got him, I don't know if he got him to the car or he was actually hit. I don't know. But I didn't see any post of threat.
So he was already on the ground and he shot him?
Yeah. It's like he hit him and then got out and then just shot him.
Ricks did not immediately respond for comment. Hash's attorney previously did not comment on those allegations, though says the matter involves self-defense and vehicle defense claims. Now, as questions remain, community members and demonstrators have marched in the city. And on Thursday, the family hosted a rally for justice with their lawyer and civil rights attorney, Ben Crump.
My prayer is that there will be peace. And most of all, justice.
Crump is calling for police to release an autopsy report.
His mama don't even know how many times her baby was shot.
The investigation into this incident is ongoing.
All right, Zing Clay joins us now live from here at 30 Rock. So Zing Clay, you mentioned that this is just a few minutes of more than 20 hours of footage. What's the likelihood that all of that footage will be released?
Yeah, Tom, so North Carolina is unique in that cases of fatal police encounters, individuals can file a petition to have that body camera footage released. However, the footage is not immediately available to the public. The state's law actually just passed September 2021, and that requires a judge approve any public release of body cam video. Of course, there are ongoing efforts by police reform advocates to centralize how and when the public can have access to body cam video, especially in cases like this. And we have heard from the police chief, Gina Hawkins, in this case, and she has said publicly she wants all of the body camera footage to be released, again, around 20 hours of footage. But the state's unit investigating the matter did not offer us any additional updates, and the investigation is ongoing, Tom.
All right, Zing Clay, SMY, with that new video tonight. Zing Clay, thank you so much for that.
Yo, what's good, gang? Boy, man. Bro, I don't know if any of y'all ever been through losing a child or anything like that, or just a loved one to violence, but man, that's always a tough pill to swallow, man. And if you arrive on the scene of losing your child or your loved one to some violence, man, it's so much going on, and right then you don't know all the details. But even when you do, man, all most people gonna see is just red. You don't really give a damn what the details is. So, man, my heart go out to the father for being there on the scene after his son got killed like that, man. We don't know all the details. We don't have all the footage from the body cam, and we still waiting on it to come out. But man, that's a tough pill to swallow. And unfortunately, man, it's just something that keep happening in our community, man. It just keeps on happening in our community,
what up?
man. And it's crazy that that's something that plagues us like that, man. Man, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. What's y'all thoughts? Wild Wednesday, man.
Man, yeah. Before, hey, QB sent me this last week, and I wish we could have shined some light on it last week, but we gonna do it today because, man, we got to talk about this type of stuff, man, and why it keep on happening in our community. All right, Ty, go ahead, blast off, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. It's your show. The first thing I immediately felt is me being a father. I'm a father too. One boy, one girl. My first daughter I lost at about, I think my wife lost a stillborn at about 7 to 8 months. So I know what it feels like to lose a child. So that's the first thing it brought back to me. My daughter died, and having a stillborn. It hurts, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It hurts. I mean, even though he ain't mine, it hurts. You know, as a father, first and foremost. And they're quick to throw something about his past at him, but they're not quick to release body cam as quick as they want to throw dirt on the young man's name. So and that's what pees me off as well, because police are quick to trash somebody's background, but they're not quick to release video that needs to be released within 24 hours or 48 hours of the incident. So that's what really pisses me off about really dealing with cops and the immunity that they have in the things that they do.
Man, bro, I want to say this first and foremost. Today is my second son's birthday. He lived for a couple of days, but then he ended up passing away. So R.I.P. to Josiah. Your daddy love you, man, and I see you when we get there. Today is birthday. So so back to what you were saying, I know, man, it hurt, man. Hey, Hookah, you want to chime in on it?
Man, this shit is so fucking exhausting.
Man.
It really is, man. Every time it's like a piece. Every time I see one of us fall, man, it's like a piece just falls away with, The problem is, remember that word I used, the other humanity? They don't see it, man. I don't give a damn how much money we make. I don't give a damn how well spoken we are. I don't give a damn what education is, our job. It don't fucking matter. They do not see us as human beings.
Man.
They don't. And it's irritating to see this shit that another brother gone, that's somebody's father, that's somebody's son, that's somebody's brother gone on some bullshit. And you know for damn well that the cop did some fucked up shit if they only released the bits and pieces of it. Something ain't right, man. They're trying to get this story together. And this it gets irritating. It gets sick and tired that you got to walk on eggshells out here. It's bad enough that we got to walk on eggshells at work. It's bad enough we got to walk on eggshells. And we got to deal with this shit every day. It's exhausting. It is the most exhausting thing in the world being black in this fucking place.
Man, tell me about it, big dog. Hey, nephew.
Yep.
Hey, you the one who gave it to us, man. Shine some light on the young brother.
So, first of all, this is like, that was like the third shooting that happened in less than 2 weeks in Fayetteville. The first one, it was a road rage incident. The guy was on a bike or whatever. They had some exchangeful words. Man got out of the car and his son was distracted him, shot him, killed him. They arrested him. Second one, it wasn't police related, but this is just straight BS because you can't sit there and say that you're in fear for your life when everybody knows man turned around, you shot him in the back 4 times. And if I get out of the car, how am I in fear for my life? If I'm in fear for my life and I can use a vehicle as a weapon, because that's still in the bounds of using like self-defense, you can use that while you get out of the car. It's just like really messed up because Fayetteville police is really crooked. Like y'all don't know because I live here. It's they're crooked. Like, because the police chief, she was trying to cover it up. Like, ain't it crazy about it? She's a black police chief.
Yeah, she definitely is, but that don't matter, man, because that blue.
Oh yeah, that blue. It's the blue.
That blue is the blue, and it's gang banging, in my opinion, at the highest level.
Definitely.
Like, I mean, they really honor that no snitching, and with these the people who our tax dollars pay to serve and protect, and they go totally against state oaths, and you know, and usually we at the other end of the stick. So I really, man, I be trying my best to keep it cool on here, but when is enough? Because it's almost our fault at this point. Like, right or wrong, y'all, is it almost our fault that this keep on going on?
In what way?
In what way? Yeah, let me ask you that. Well, in what way are you trying to say that? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If you want to refer to, I'm just trying. Are you thinking about because of how we engage each other sometimes?
No.
Okay.
Because according to the FBI, every ethnic group of people kill each other at the same rate.
Right. And we know that, right? But you know that's how they're gonna spit it out there.
The media,
right? That ain't our fault.
Everything. The spotlight's on us all the time. Entertainment, sports, and the foolishness.
400 years of it. That's why
they don't see us as human beings, man.
I mean, but
they don't see it. They see the basketball player, the entertainer, right? Or the athlete. They see the entertainer. They don't see the person. They don't see you as human, man. They don't see you as a father. They don't see you as a worker. They don't see you as a provider. They don't see none of that shit. They see black. That's it.
Yeah.
Immediately, you are a threat. No matter what you wear, no matter how you speak, you're a threat. It's also, it's agitating, man. And then you got to take this, and then the killer part, we got to take this shit to work with us, right? And we work in spaces that some people will never understand what we're going through.
They don't want to, bro.
And there's that.
QB, what's good, brother?
What's up, Gershon?
Gershon, what's happening, man?
So this is what I want to ask y'all. It's like, is it time to exercise that demon against them? Like, because in any other ethnic group of people, it seemed like whether they Jewish, like Mexican, Arab, Indian, you don't see this type of stuff really going on. Maybe Mexicans, But like you don't really see this stuff going on, man. They mob up. Like I see this one video where in New York where they was trying to get down on this Jewish guy, man, and the whole block came out on them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And them folks didn't have no cell phones in their hand like us. Like we like this with it, like the whole time, man. In all actuality, we probably should have 2 sticks in both hands. Because let's face it, man, this world, only way you get stuff done is with violence, and I'm not advocating for it, but it's got to be some kind of consequences for doing this stuff to people, especially innocent people.
Like I did this. The language, and I say this a lot of times when it's dealing with police, the language of the law is how we can get them. The language of the law protects them. If y'all understand what I'm saying, the language of the law, and I wanted to be a police officer. Don't get it wrong. I actually filled out to be a police officer. They end up denying me. My cousin ended up going in at the same time that I did, and now he's been a cop for 5 years. I ain't gonna say what city he's in, but he's been a cop for 5 years. He understands that you have to treat everybody like a human being, no matter what color they is. When you pull someone over, you talk to somebody with respect, you'll get the respect back. So he grew up. We both grew up in the country at my grandma's house, so we understand the humanity thing. Like, who could keep saying, but they don't see it in us. We can see it all day in everybody. Like, I don't treat nobody different than what I'll treat a black, white, green, purple. I'll treat you with the same respect until you cross the line.
Hey, Jack, that sounds good, and I really don't know your cousin, but when it's all said and done, will he have the courage not to go against the grain if something happened in whatever community he's working in? Do we got the courage to say, man, you know what? Whatever happens with this job, in this pension, whatever happened, but this police officer, one of my colleagues, is wrong. See, that's the thing, bro.
That's another thing. Them being
they gotta have the courage to say, like, man, this is bogus. Like this is wrong. Like, how y'all doing? You know.
Right. But once they do that, the public has to step out and back that cop up, because once you do that, you are basically sacrificing your career to do the right thing. So if they decide to do that, whoever's in that county needs to back that. Whoever lives in that county with that police officer needs to back that police officer up, because he has risks in his livelihood. You know, if he got kids, if he got a wife, he's risking all that, his home. So if you ask for a cop to do that, when he does that, people need to back that cop up, period.
Yeah.
It's a lot to ask for you to leave your, you might be a sergeant or something, and you discipline one of them cops, and then you got union, you got the other cops coming after you. Now you got a whole different ball game that you got to face, and you putting your family in jeopardy doing the right thing. So if you asking for these cops to do the right thing, make sure you back them up when it's time for them to go and deal with the bullshit.
Now I'm gonna point it in another direction right now. With all these executive orders and all this stuff popping off, all these orders we didn't seen in the last since President Obama was in office. Man, that man with one stroke of the pen, he could have outlawed racism with one stroke of the pen, y'all. Like, I mean, it's so easy to say, you know what? It's a federal offense if you racist. Like other countries, like Iceland, go to Iceland on some.
The killer part is though, Juice, executive orders can be overwritten. That's why you need that shit to pass through Congress to make policy. You can stroke a pen all day long. The next person,
say for instance, not to cut you off, brother. I'm sorry. For instance, I was the president. I wrote an executive order, and in QB come in 4 years later and say, "Man, you know what? We don't get rid of this order." Like, how can you even face the public and say, "Like, man, I got rid of an order that."
They do it all the time, Juice.
But we're talking about something like this, though.
They do it all the time. They do it all the time. Look, we got a joint in a joint right now, the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act.
Right.
Blowing that's big by Tim Scott.
And they've been stalling that since they brought that out.
They stalled it out for last year. We had anti-lynching, the Emmett Till anti-lynching act that got filibustered by Rand Paul back in 2020. Right?
Right.
So the only thing, I mean, I get you. Yeah, you could write an executive order. Now, getting rid of racism, we talked about 500 years just in this country alone.
It's easy to do, y'all.
It's not that easy, bro.
Man, bro, we got other civilizations and other places in this world
but
that outlaw it, man. I'm telling you.
But you got to think about it. Like you bring up Iceland, for example, right? Iceland is probably no bigger than the state of New York, right? We got 50. You might as well say we got 50 different countries in this union, right? Which is not really a nation, right?
Okay.
And we talk about states' rights and all that stuff, right? So the federal government's back kind of stand because states' rights. So you got, if you're gonna do that, you gotta go local, right? You got to do your local organizing. You got to go to your local, your council, town boards, your council people, your state representatives. That's where you go.
Right.
President ain't gonna be able to do that shit. I don't care what president is. I don't care.
So do you think? So do you guys think that well, if say for instance, if they start passing the bills as far as reform, like police reform, and I think when they was talking about defunding the police, like everybody took it as, oh man, they going, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you have the media spent that stuff? And then the police they bit into it like, oh man, well we ain't no serve the community if they defund.
And there's the misinformation right there. The George Floyd Justice Policing Act was actually going to increase the funding, but it was going to put it in different places. It was going to take a lot of control from the union, right? Mm-hmm. But it's going to give them more funding so they can be more educated, more community oriented. It was going to social program. Instead of having a first responder being a cop all the time, you can have a social worker that's an expert in that joint, because these police aren't really subject matter experts in the stuff that they have them do. They're not social workers. Some of these dudes barely got a high school diploma,
right?
They don't even know about firearms, none of the stuff, none of the laws that they enforce, and like they don't know nothing, man.
And a lot of them don't. And
a lot of them don't. That's the killer part. A lot of them don't. Like I'll be walking, like I'm gonna give you a prime example. I was walking here in Michigan, and my shirt must have came up, and my weapon was shown. So the guy was like, "You can't have you can't see your gun in Michigan." I said, "Yes, you can. This is an open and carry state, and I do have my permit." A lot of them don't know. A lot of these cops go and be cops, but don't know the law themselves. They don't know shit. They don't know shit.
They just want to bust some heads.
Yeah, what is it? I don't know if y'all seen.
Some of them now. I can say everyone, right?
Right.
Hey, Hookah, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hey guys, for the people who just came in, because I did play the video kind of early. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I wanted to jump it off. But we talking about the young man who got his life took it in Fayetteville. I forgot the guy's name already.
Justin Walker.
What's his name? QB.
Justin Walker.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. Justin Walker, man. He got shot in his back.
Yeah, 4 times.
And now they make the cops wear these recorders or whatever, and in the police department, the chief of the police there, they playing games with the footage, and because North Carolina laws are different. That's one thing I learned. I was looking, they laws a little different than is to protect the police.
Yes, they are. That's why I tell y'all, I was like, y'all just understand Fayetteville police is
another one of our brothers shot in the back. I mean, they knee on our neck and shot in the back. I'm cowards, bro. Cowards.
It's
shoot somebody in the back on his stomach or whatever. I mean, you shoot people in the back.
Crazy.
Well, that automatically should be going to jail because you
should get hung publicly.
He hasn't been arrested.
The killer part, Juice.
He should be stoned in front of everybody.
The day has
happened to him.
Man, please, it could happen.
Here's the killer part, Juice.
What's up, bro?
They don't see our humanity, but they will regret the day we decide to lose it.
Yeah, and see that's okay. Let me twist it up. For all this stuff our people have endured for the last whatever amount of years, because we don't know, because they lie about everything. Man, bro, I think that's one of their biggest fear. Like when we turn up on them, like there's no holds bars. Millions of us that's on BS with them and they kids and their families. Because it's gonna spill over. Like one day in this country, it's gonna spill all the way over, and people get in a certain group of people gonna be like, man, enough. We about to get all y'all.
Bro, the day we shed our humanity, it's gonna be a problem.
So I don't know, man.
Breaking points. Cause think about it, man. Plenty of times I've been at work. How many times you been at work? And you are always working in these spaces where there's microaggression, right? Spaces where there may be stress, and you holding your tongue. Motherfuckers talking at you reckless. You biting your tongue. You biting your tongue to the point it's starting to bleed. You can feel the warmth coming down your lip from that blood because you bit the hell out your tongue. And then one day you snap on that motherfucker, and they wonder why. What's wrong with him? I don't know. Oh my God. Nowhere. No, that's months, even years of just straight up pent up aggression because you kept fucking with me. You wouldn't let off the gas. And now you just got a taste of what could yet to come, right? Magnify that shit with as many times as we've seen us get moped down by these people, whether it be a vigilante neighborhood watchman, or some reckless police officer that don't know shit. We are one or two brothers and sisters away from completely losing it.
Man, yo.
Right? And the only thing that saves them is the fact that we have a level of consciousness and humanity that they don't believe we have. That's the only thing that's saving them right now.
So, man, bro.
That day is coming, brother. And trust me, I feel for everybody when it does.
Man, yeah, like it's on. Regardless if our people unite or not, like, because it's like I said a couple of moments ago, everybody focus on the violence in our community. First of all, we on top of each other. Second of all, every ethnic group of people kill each other at the same rate. We talk about white on white, Mexican on Mexican, black on black. And even our own people had a nerve to highlight it. Well, you know, them dudes in the hood, they doing this and this, that, and the third, but don't even know, won't even get educated on it because they bought into the media, man. Like they really actually believe the media who got sponsorship from Planned Parenthood and all these places really got good information for you. Like they don't, man. The weather be even wrong. Like the meteorologists, like they be wrong. Everybody be wrong.
I hope they're wrong. I hope they're right about tomorrow by the snowing. Maybe I'll get a day off work. Oh, my fly family. Oh, absolutely, man. We, you know, the military. The misconception is that we all wear green, right? You'll hear that.
Right.
But that's probably one of the most race divided organizations you could ever be in.
I can imagine.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Imagine.
I don't have my experiences in there.
Man,
you know,
I can imagine.
I don't snap on some people. It's aggravating, man. It's aggravating to smile and not realize that there's just a shit ton of rage just begging to be released, right?
Yeah,
that's the thing. So in bits and pieces, I'll let it go. That's why I like coming on these lives. That's why I like going to the range or just doing certain things, smoke my hookah, whatever I need to do
to get it out.
Decompress, right? Because we are this close. I'm telling you, at least I know for myself, this close to just letting somebody have it, to snuffing the life out of them with my hands. Choking the living dog shit out of the next person that speaks. You know what I mean? That's how much we go through. That's how much pain we have taken over these years. And to keep seeing this stuff day in and day out, it hurts. It's the worst feeling in the world to see that shit. Dude is our age, man. You know what I'm saying?
37, bro. I'm 37.
I'm 38.
I'm 40.
I just turned 38 last year.
I'll be 38 this year. And,
You know
guess
what I'm
what,
saying?
y'all? It could be me, man. It could be our brother Jim.
Exactly.
Y'all
It
know.
could be me.
It could be QB.
It could be
Any
every
of us.
one of us, man. And that's the crazy part. It could be one of our sisters.
It's
You
like
know?
they almost like, okay, we don't pick on him today. Like they just pick.
Oh man, bro, man.
Like, y'all remember? You remember when that one cop?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think he was in Detroit. He got in trouble for they were sending text messages like, "Yeah, I can't wait to catch you in with a Cadillac, y'all today." Like, yeah, we're about to lock up some nigga with a Cadillac. Like, it's just that much fun, like for him, like, you know.
And they're the type of guys that don't need once you send text messages like that to another partner and it's found out, they need to be fired immediately because there's no difference.
They just
Bro,
said
do you
there's no
realize-
accountability for that shit, right?
You should lose your job. You gotta. Oh my bad. Go ahead. back.
We should stone them type of dudes, bro. We talking about people who abuse their authority. People who abuse their authority should be stoned in front of the public.
They gonna catch the wrong one, brother.
But see, a lot of them get fired out of one police department and go down the county and get a job at the next police department.
That was the Policing Act was trying to get was what the original version of the George Floyd Justice Police Act was going to make. If you were in a position like that where you got fired, you couldn't just simply go up the street and get another job.
Right, another police department. They do that all the time.
And the crazy joint is, if we know the origins of police, right? We know the origins, or at least right, exactly.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bushwhackers,
a bunch of scalawags, because that's basically what this country was built off of.
Oh man,
a bunch of scalawags, a bunch of cretins
and criminals.
The toilet scrapings of the European countries are what started this place.
But they were slaves too. Well, people don't realize.
And they were actually indentured servants. They were
okay. That's a nice
they
way
were
to
like
say
they weren't treated like we were. Like chattel slavery was a little different than what they want to compare.
But they slept right next door in the other house, and that's what these people don't realize, that the powers that be don't mess with them either, bro. They say, for instance, if we all flee this country, who America gonna pick on somebody, bro? That's just how this country is built.
Man, if you want to call
it, go for the Irish. They're like, okay, now we got it's time to get the Irish up out of here, and then they gonna go after Italians and
facts,
bro. That's just how America works.
Maybe they should go right back. You know,
hey,
the
so
very
the question,
same group that
this is the question we've been trying to ask, man. Like, when is enough?
Dude, we passed that.
Yeah,
we passed that.
So is it past the point of no return?
Oh, 100%.
Is it a way that this relationship can be mended?
It can once they acknowledge what's going on.
We've already done what we can.
Or do we want to amend it?
I mean, that's a good question. That's these guys, these lawyers, Crump, that's really in the Reverend, they really getting the ball rolling by trying to get these people to put it through the Congress and trying to get this stuff put in the law. But it's taking so long, and they had been did that before after he died. He's been gone a couple. They should have been did that. That's something that should have been done before the beginning of this year.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got pulled over by a cop, and I had my Arizona license. I was living in Maryland, but I had my Arizona license still. It was still a valid license, but I didn't change over to the Maryland.
You almost like the equalizer, my dude. Like you probably got a whole trunk full of different passports and licenses.
Well, no, like I said, I just moved from Arizona and I came back to Maryland. And this motherfucker, like, I was in the military, but I was no longer in the military when I got here. But my license was still valid.
Right.
And this motherfucker got both. I could lock you up right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
You can't.
I'm like, this dude probably looked like he was probably no older than QB. And here I'm a grown ass man.
Don't know why.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, wait a minute, son. Like but
oh man, dude. And I was like, man, the reason
man,
it's so hard, right? Because these hands are begging for somebody's neck.
Man, bro.
That's the sad part about I have.
You get to a point in your life at a certain age, you be like, I wish they would. Like, I'm to that point in my life, like, man, I'm telling y'all, like, I would risk it all just to choke somebody out until they alcohol pop out.
I'll tell you, I got one chance to do that in life, man. I did it one time. I choked the motherfucker. It was the greatest thing in the world. Sometimes people talk reckless. I have respect for everybody. I love everybody.
True. You a good dude.
Reckless talk, man. Because to me, when you talk reckless and you disrespectful, you're wasting oxygen.
Yeah.
It requires oxygen for you to talk.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk reckless, you're wasting oxygen. So I should just go ahead and take it from you.
Yeah.
Use it for a better purpose.
Yeah.
That's the rage that we have. That's the rage that we got to try to control. That's the rage we got to have counseling. That's why we talk in these lives to get this dialogue. because we don't want to get to that point.
Oh man,
right? But we're very close. We're close. And we keep seeing this stuff. We keep seeing this stuff. What do you think it's doing to us?
Man, that's the point I want to try to make, y'all. It is live and living color. It's almost like they do the most, even when the camera's on. Like y'all don't know what it do to people psychologically to see it. Since that Rodney King video, it's almost like, yeah, it's live and living color, and what you gonna do about it? We gonna do it regardless.
There's that one right there, brother.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
What you gonna do about it? And these are the ones that are actually being video. Could you imagine the ones that still aren't being on camera?
Right.
The thousands that actually happen. Like we see the brothers that do get killed, or sisters that do get killed. What about the other like 1,000 or 2,000 that probably got killed that month that no one saw?
Right.
Right. From these smaller communities, these smaller towns, right?
Yeah.
It's tiresome, man. It hurts every time I see it. Every time I see one of us fall, it's like a piece of me falls away with it. Like I said earlier, it's painful.
RGG, you already got the link.
Yeah, you got the link, big dog.
We out there in Vegas, staying away from them big crowds. You don't want.
I would definitely say that George.
All right, yeah, we gonna switch gears. For a minute, we gonna come back to this though, but we gonna bring my man RGG in. But hold on one second.
No. Moving over to the right, as far as you can at the right.
Oh, I thought somebody was talking to me.
Hey, Gershon. Shout out to Gershon for making that bread and doing the live. Man.
Yeah, hold on, y'all. Wild Wednesday, y'all.
Hey, so I just want to say something real quick, man. One of the things that I love about being in this community, is the relationships that we get to build and the people you get to meet, bro. And fortunately for me and Juice, we've had the chance to meet some amazing people, man. And with that being said, when you meet amazing people, sometimes you get access to things that you wouldn't normally have access to. And if y'all saw my last SIG video, I was able to snap my fingers and just customize my gun just like that. And I've been trying to tap into my abilities lately. So with that being said, man, I was like, you know what? Why for Wild Wednesday, we can't just take everybody on a magic plane to the SHOT Show. Yeah. SHOT Show 22 going on, and we ain't even there. We having topics about the right to bear arms. But goddamn it, I want to go to SHOT Show. And I'm talking right now. What about you, Juice? You want to go to SHOT Show? What about y'all in the comment section, man? Y'all been coming and rocking out with us week after week, and y'all know we always give out stuff periodically from time to time. So, goddamn it, do y'all really want to go to SHOT Show? Let's try it. Damn, we at SHOT Show.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, look, I gotta mess that up, y'all.
Oh, you did mess that up, man.
Hold on 1 second. We on CP time. We gonna get there in a minute.
Drop that link for RGG, Juice.
Man, I did, man. He ain't see it.
That was the most delayed.
Hey, we on CP. Y'all bet with us. We trying to get there.
Juice's fingers, Gershon's finger snap was on time, but that video was late as hell. It was it was perfect.
Gershon over there cussing like, the big homie said drop the link. I thought he was gonna be in here. He probably over there brushing his hair or something, man. I don't know. You need to hurry up. He making his brother look bad.
Oh man, that joke was perfect too. That was I like, man. Gershon like,
Gershon like, he driving the truck flying.
Oh man.
Hey, look at TK. Don't stop. Don't stop because
come on, man. I gotta get this bread, man. Hey, y'all see what I got going? Y'all see what I'm doing, man? Stop
What you
playing.
doing, man?
I get it always, bro.
Get that brother, man.
Shout out to TK.
Man, I ain't on
Yeah, he's driving a bread truck.
We love TK. Shout out to TK.
Shout out to TK.
TK was about to get on you the other day, boy. TK was on bro, but y'all know I can't cuss today. This is the juice, no cussing.
Oh, you trying to get that?
Hey, bro, I ain't saying one cuss. You ain't peeped it. It's on that. I've been want to curse the whole time.
It's been about an hour. He on there. He doing good.
Juice, man, you only got an hour and 4 minutes left, brother.
Man, bro, only an hour. Hey, look, before we, without further ado.
That's just hard. That was just
There it
is. There it is.
With the dopest Bulls hat on ever, bro. I was looking at the bottom of it earlier. Like, let me see the top, big dog.
Oh, you got that bad Wi-Fi.
Oh, he on the ground. It's just regular. It's just a regular, but man, what's that up under the bottom, bro? That's so fresh, bro.
Man,
what's up with it, big homie? Man, he broadcasting live.
What's going on with y'all, man?
What's going on,
man, bro? So what's going on down there, man? How is it, man?
It's dope, man. I ain't even lie to y'all, man. It was overwhelming this first day, boy, especially for a fat fella like myself. All that walking.
You got that showing you love?
Boy. Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot to see, bro. Like, I spent this just walking around.
RGG, what the hell you doing?
What you mean?
You in the damn hotel room?
Yeah, man. Shot show over right now.
Watching Scarface smoking cigars.
I mean, over till tomorrow.
Nah, he at a buffet right now.
Yeah, man. You should have been down, man.
Hold on, let me make a move right quick. I'll be right back. Hold on.
He said RGG feet hurting. What?
They hurt bad too, boy.
Boy, feet swollen like you know how your grandma's knees used to be. That's how his feet is.
Man, it can be live with the.
Yo, Slickback said RWG got that Whopper 4G network.
Wow. They getting off on you, RGG. They wouldn't even be able to do this to you, man, if you was at home, man.
Oh.
No, they
wouldn't. So RGG, let me ask you this, man. Have you met any interesting people today on this first day of SHOT Show?
Oh yeah. I ran into quite a few interesting people, man. Mechanic people, Smith & Wesson people, HK people. A lot, man. Every pretty much you name it, man, they're here, man. But you know, you don't. It's so big, bro. It'd be certain people you won't see. They'll be here, but you don't even see it. It was too much. I couldn't even walk around the whole thing today.
Man, bro. So how many days is this event? We can hear you pretty good. How many days is this event, man? It's 3 days.
It's the whole week. It started Monday.
Man, the whole week.
It started Monday.
That's about right, though, man. So
it take man, you almost have to be here the whole week to see everything.
Man, Vegas, well, I guess it got to be.
I pulled up late. I pulled up on TPT.
Yeah, you pulled up, like, yeah.
No, man, you
just like you pulled up to the live.
People change it 2 weeks. There ain't no numbers in there.
If you're in the
no problem.
I'm telling y'all, man. If you're a gun tuber, you'll love this.
Man, bro. Maybe next year.
But look, man, my signal messed up, so I know I'm slowing y'all live down, man.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna I check y'all out in the chat, man. What's up to everybody? But I keep y'all posting videos and everything. But this signal bad. I don't want to slow the live down.
Yeah, bro.
All right, be safe, bro.
Man. Hey, thank you for coming in, big dog. We'll see you when you get home, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
Why did Ramsey J say, I bet there weren't any Strybog people out there?
Whoa.
That's so daggone wrong.
Man, hey Ramsey J, you be talking about that. What's your favorite carbine, man? I'm wondering because he hate the strap bar. With a passion.
I think he said it's like
he's definitely not a stride bog fan, or he probably does that to just mess with RGG, one of the two.
Hey, what's Snoop doing at the SHOT Show? Don't he got a F on his report card? I guess you can do whatever you want to.
Nah, I think Snoop beat that case. Remember?
Yeah, he had one before that, bro. Before he started rapping, he had a dope case.
Well, it might got expunged, man. You never know.
Yeah. If he was a juvenile, probably. I hope Snoop ain't making no deals behind the table, man. Because you know what they be saying, man, about some of the dudes who withstood the test of the '90s, man. They be like, man, they be informants. Like for real, the '90s was no joke. Hookah 47, he was right in the middle of it.
And I lived in Richmond at that time. Smack dab in the middle, murder capital of the South. Seeing cats get shot up,
man,
stupid shit. And then most time was over either some money, over a woman.
Or a woman, yeah.
Man, bro, it's all
like, yo, that's my girl, dog. Hey, you have her, you good? Plenty more over here. I'm great.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's your
One thing.
My bad.
Right.
One thing ain't about
because that ain't my woman.
Yeah, Snoop don't have an F on his report card, but his co-host does definitely. She definitely.
Yeah, Martha Stewart.
Did you see how the public embraced her, man? Mike Vick went to jail 13 years for dog fighting, and she embezzled money. And basically stole money.
Pretty much.
And, what was it? Insider trading.
Yep.
Same thing, though, right?
Which Congress do all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends. It all depends on who you are. The game is rigged. Let's just say it's rigged. The game is designed to do what it's doing.
That's like what's his name? Who played Blade? Ain't he still in jail for tax fraud?
No, he's out.
Wesley's
out.
He's been out.
But I'm pretty sure Hollywood was making it tough on him, man. And man, thank God they were looking out for him on Netflix. Netflix, a blessing to a whole lot of our entertainers, man. They seem like, and I'm glad they took the stand on the letter community because, man, that's a whole nother conversation in itself, bro. But they outrageous. Like the letter community, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The one who get all the letters and all the colors. Like, how you get every color? My nigga, like, every color yours.
Right.
And I get even like, man, I might want to wear a tie-dye shirt, man. I don't want to be associated with that community. Like man, get on here with a tie-dye hoodie on. Y'all gonna think I'm funny.
Shout out to the tie-dye hoodies.
Shout out to the tie-dye community. Like, to each his own. You do what you want. It's free will. But you can't have all the colors. You're gonna have to pick one. What color we should give them? Like violet or something, or lilacs, or that I think lilac should be their color.
Lilac.
Said lilac.
Light yellow should be their color. But hey y'all, before Bro came in here on his prime code, we was talking about what was going on down there, man, in Fayetteville, man. The South. Let's get back to that, man. The South is notorious. In the North too, man, but it seemed like below that Mason-Dixon, like Memphis and like with man, like it's just so much going on down there right now, man.
Oh no,
and we under like attack, like I said, and then back to the cameras though, like Live and Living Color, man, like it's sick, man. Like
it's bad up north too, brother.
You would think they would slow down after the George Floyd case. You would think they would.
No.
Amped up.
No.
What?
Really not. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna slow down. There's people are emboldened, man. I've always been. So, they're not going to they're not gonna stop, man, because for the few cops that they put away publicly, there's a ton more that get off free. And the ones that they did put away, some of them get out. Like Amber Geiger is gonna get out in another year.
Yeah.
Who's that? You guys explain that.
What was his name?
Don't say it. Don't say it. Hey, look, after commercial break, we come right back into it. Hey, hold that thought, Hookah. Wild Wednesday, y'all.
Smoke me, Hookah.
To my man Jay Smith, Mamba Tactics. And here we go.
Hey guys, make sure you go check out mambatactical.net for the latest supplies in the shooting industry. And remember, don't just get tactical, get Mamba Tactical.
Here we go, making really
Hey man, shout out to Mamba Tactical. Look, man, support the brother. He got what you need. Man, go. You know what I'm saying? And he worked with you, man. Like he real, man, he good to us, man. Is all I'm gonna say, man. There's a lot of people who shot with him and stuff like that. And let me bring DJ Play Nice in, man. Welcome to the show, DJ Play Nice. This is Wild Wednesday.
Yeah, right on. Yo, coming. Well, I'm catching this Wild Wednesday. Done several of them within the last 6 months, and glad to be on here. Say, if you don't mind, I want to do a quick hit on SHOT Show. Is that cool?
I mean, that's cool, bro. Go ahead. Let's do it.
Right on. Okay, so my quick hit is this. Change. That was a coming, and it is here. SHOT Show 2022, by all reports, and I'm talking about a lot of people that I've been interacting with over not just the last 3 days, but the last week and 10 days leading into this thing. It is a better event. It is also the better presence of new voices. I'm going to say this. There are more content creators who have made from this community and just from in general, any new channels that have popped up on YouTube and podcasts, other ways that are there this year. Those numbers need to increase. So when you were saying, you want it right now, you got 11 months. You got 11 months to get everything in a line. Get those ducks in a row. Get that ticket book. Find that hotel room. Find that bed and breakfast. Whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself there, get it done. Because those opportunities are out there. I'm trying to send this message of positivity to anybody who wants to participate. Get it done. The voices can be heard. The industry can change.
Please. Oh, y'all go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, please. What can I respond to there? I'm sorry.
No.
He was talking to someone else. Yeah, he was talking to someone else.
Hey,
straight. Got it. So it's like this. By all reports that I'm receiving, the new voices that are not present at SHOT Show right now, the Latino community. That is, Asian, Black. We got all those colors that you were talking about. And by the way, I used to wear tie-dye. So one of these things is that all of them are out there. Everyone is out there now in greater numbers than ever before. So that positivity is something that I've been trying to do for the last 3 years as a Second Amendment activist. And I've been putting it to people like this. And it's a little tag that I will even throw into the text chat, after I say goodbye. And that is, you got to gather raindrops. All the individual voices, all the people interested, doesn't matter what their interest in firearms or the Second Amendment or any other damn thing is about. You got to gather those raindrops, because those raindrops, they create a stream. That stream is going to feed that river. That river, it's going to dump into the ocean. You're going to get a tidal wave. The sea change is happening, and people are ready for it. And that's what I got to say about SHOT 2022, and get your asses to 23.
Yeah, I've never DJ Play Nice. This is my first year in the community, man, full fledged, and I don't really knowing when the events is, man. But so they hold it every time, like around this time every year. Yeah, that's when it's held.
They do.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
man, like he said, man, we all gonna have to. We ain't gonna be on Wild Wind. Well, maybe I don't know, man, but we gonna be down the SHOT Show next year, man.
Yeah. Make it happen, and it is a lot. Okay, so there are things that people think right now are prohibitive to them going. This is an industry show. This isn't some, gun show or some, event like that. It's an industry event. And so, the traditional means of being able to just, walk in the door, pay a fee, and be able to hang out and do whatever, go to workshops, that kind of stuff, that ain't what this is about. You got military people walking around. You got industry people trying to cut their deals for the year upcoming. And we're talking about any YouTube creator, that's media. But I'm going to throw this out as a quick tip. If you have a business or you intend to have a business, make application that way. Because if you can get in, like if you got an LLC and it's firearm related at all, that's your ticket to ride. You are instantaneously accepted. They just make sure they vet you up to make sure that who you say you are is who you are. But your tax ID number and an LLC, That gets you in, guaranteed. Now, the limitations that used to be there for media are decreasing. So that's another thing. And I'm going to tell you this, for anybody, okay, that isn't old school and white, Shot is embracing everyone in ways that are greater than any previous year. They had a layoff last year. They went dormant for a year. They're back now and they're trying to make it up to everybody. And that includes the people that they know they've been ignorant of. So of all this social upheaval, of all this, BS that we've been going through, there are some people that are finally paying attention. And I got to say, thank God. I've been waiting for it. I know everyone else has been waiting for it. The time has come. Just trying to put that positivity out there, man. And yeah, and Juice, definitely. I mean, I've been interacting like on RGG and stuff like that. I've been out there for a hot minute, but yeah, I remember you, and I've always been impressed with what you do, bro. So thank you for that.
Hey, what's going on, Play Nice, man? I ain't get a chance to introduce myself, man, or speak to you, I mean. But this is Gershon speaking to you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, but yeah, Hot Tub Tony, we do need them sponsorships for real.
Man, for real, we'd love to take it to the next level, bro. Man, we appreciate that. Y'all think we good enough? Like, man, I'm looking at the comment like, man, y'all need those sponsorships. And maybe I just be a little hard on us, but man, like, I think we headed in the right direction. What y'all think?
Absolutely, man. The only people who get in your way is yourself.
But see, my biggest thing been trying to figure out how to reach out to these companies and be like a brand ambassador for them to get the sponsorship. Because it be seeming like it be so hard to reach them sometimes.
So, Play Nice, you got any input back on that one? Do you think it is got to be more of an important person? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I do, and I'm just, I'm going to just be straight about this. If your YouTube and your channel does not have significant subscribers, they aren't going to pay attention because they don't have to. It's not that they don't want to, they don't have to, because there are so many people in line with say you got 5,000 subscribers, say you got 50,000. Those are the people that they may want to pay attention to, but they don't even have time to mess around, most of them. So when it comes to sponsorships, or it comes to, repping for them or getting reviews, I guess now I just thought of this. It's the reviews you can do. I'm going to toss out a couple of names. Oh man, because we're live and I didn't make any notes. I might have trouble accessing this from my brain right now, but it might come to me. Sorry to have to take a hard pause on that. But there are companies out there that if you express interest, they're going to come across. They will send you product to review. The more associations that you make with those kind of people, the more likely, obviously, it's going to be that they'll take a chance on you from a bigger company perspective. But it is banging on that door. They aren't going to answer it because they don't have to. It's not because they don't necessarily want to.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Say again. No. So I'm thinking, I got one for you. Okay, check this out. Craft, CRAFT holsters. I've known guys with less than 1,000 subscribers. They'll send their holsters to you. You can do reviews. There are other companies out there like that. Sorry, I can't think of another one, and one might pop into my head, but that's one of the tickets to ride. You got to build your own brand. Everybody's got this, fresh creators. You're in a year? Well, hell, man, they don't have to pay attention. You want them to, like hell, I want them to. Not for me myself, but for anybody else. But yeah, that's a game where, unless you're big dollar or you're big numbers, they don't have to pay attention. Right. So the patience that's required, man, that is an inexorable weight. It is painful sometimes to get that recognition. So find the seam, find that crease, run straight to that. Build up those relationships so that when you do present to a larger company, and you know what? Everybody can just forget about companies like Smith & Wesson. You can forget about Taurus. You can forget about any, Magpul, any of those, they're untouchable. It won't happen. It doesn't happen even for the guys who have, lives with 1,000 people in them. So, I mean, I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I am not trying to discourage one tiny bit here, but
no doubt.
If you make that practical approach, knowing what that practical approach is, I can't say I'm the expert, but there I go with a couple of examples. Build your brand. If you can, it's not too much money to establish an LLC. If you think that your channel needs to grow, or it does need to grow, and you have that pathway, find that pathway. Crowdfund yourselves into a company. Why not? And I mean, shit, isn't that a good idea? If you got your ideas, if you got your branding, you got your channel in line, and you go out there and you register your company, you get a tax ID, and let me tell you, that means that you get some wholesale pricing on some things, right? Distributors will talk to you with the tax ID. Well, hell yeah. So, I see these events and, hey, I love when the community swells support for individuals. So why not turn some of that energy towards the creators that even do the hosting for some of those events? People will throw dollars to a good idea or to a good person. Let's do it.
Yeah, man. So the future looking bright, man. Like, I guess we everybody, man, who in this industry, man, this has got to go hard, man. But it's hard. Yeah, you understand where we coming from, but because, man, people got to take care of their families too, man. Outside of this, man, everybody got lives and children, wives and families. But, man, I guess we got to find another hour or two in the day, man. We got to make it 27 hours instead of 24.
Yes, sir. One of the things that I do is I take advantage of the time shift to the left coast. I'm Central Standard Time. I take advantage of that shift to the left. Because they're up of that extra couple of hours from my world, from my time zone. Shit, they're up another 2 hours. Let's go. So if I'm able to do that in my 10 o'clock hour, which is just after their dinner, do it. And I totally feel that. People, I don't have children. I got some advantages that other people don't. So finding that extra hour in the day, you make that happen. That is so much better for you. That shines the light on you. It keeps you on the bright side of things. And each step that you make, those pioneer steps towards those goals, make them happen. Just do it, yo. Just do it, y'all.
Hey, Play Dice, you a motivational speaker like a motherfucker, bro. Like, hey, look, man, I'm glad you came on the show, man. Like, we see you mobbed out in the comments, man. Man, thank you for the information, man. Are you at SHOT Show right now yourself?
I am not, sir. My first year of attendance is going to be in 23, so I'm going to be efforting all those days just like you. And I want to talk.
Y'all go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'm at work. So you're gonna hear stuff.
All right. So I'm going to be there in 23. My focus is going to be hearing protection because, and I want y'all to listen to this, the Hearing Protection Act, that is one of the ways to get things like constitutional carry for the entire country. Let me give you, I'll do a quick riff on that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested.
The hearing protection exists. It's not just about protecting our damn hearing. It is one of those things that is parallel to the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act. This wraps itself into braces. All this brace-based mess and the comment periods for the ATF, we light them up every time they try and push that. It's an adaptive device. How are you going to tell any citizen that because they have some infirmity or handicap that they can't if they can't shoulder their weapon, if they got to do that with a brace across their arm? If one gets to do it, all get to do it. And just like Hearing Protection Act is out there, there is already legislation in place that as soon as they get that snap, okay, we got to do this. ATF ain't going to be able to say it. Popular vote isn't going to be able to say it. We get to go back to that one that's on the second one on the list of our rights. Number two, we already got most of our number one. Let's not get lost here in YouTube being the censor or anybody else. Those are social media platforms. We're talking about a nation's rights, our citizens' rights, and also our natural right to self-protection.
Yeah.
When the right people, and they are the heavier players, they're the people in power, they're the people with money. When they can no longer resist because they would have to overturn something as important as the Americans with Disabilities Act, not going to happen. Too many ramps been built, too many parking spots out there, too many people whose rights will be lost if they do. That's a wall they're getting pressed against a little bit closer every day. When they smack full face into it, victory. It's going to happen. So I know that I tangent a little bit. I'm a little bit capricious. I run around a little bit here.
You don't even know what that means, but yeah.
I'm trying to say it just means I random. I get random. I tangent.
Okay.
And and I feel like sometimes I am, well, actually, in some circles, if you get DJ'd, it means that you had to listen to 15 minutes worth of my BS.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to absorb too much time. I'm just really, really enthusiastic. And I'll just close there, man. Thank you so much for allowing me to be on the show. I'm going to pop back out to those text comments. Everybody, stay strong, keep banging. And this is my usual tagline on the way out anywhere. Be safe, have fun, carry your guns, and rock. Get it done, y'all. Glad to be here.
DJ Play Nice, everybody, man. Thank you for coming on, brother, man. We appreciate it, man. Me and Gershon, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you for mobbing out in the chat with us, too. All right, y'all, we going to take a short break. Look, we going to get into the weekend, so you already know. Our homie, our little partner, Star Ringo, everybody. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Jacko Rari.
You already know that. Big foe up in here, you know.
Follow on this motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. Big foe. You know? Yeah. Alright, let's get it. Hey, tell that boy to tap in. I just got the back end. We gon' turn it up for the weekend. I ain't never tripping, got my bros in the back. Who you tryna jack? Boy, you tweaking. Swing on the block, I already did my thing on the block. Watch what you speaking. Bang with the Glock, I ain't really tryna hang with a op. I ain't doing no speaking. Turn me on. I got them switches, I'm stacked with a pack of them. Can't comprehend what is actually happening. I live my life, but I'm actually rapping it. They be like all of your songs are immaculate. When I'm on top, I still can't see me capping it. If I rap it, then it gotta be accurate. If I say it, then it gotta be facts. Really, I can't see no rapper that's better. I jump in the booth and I tear it apart, but they loving the way that I put it together. I gotta go dumb, but I keep this shit clever. If you want the smoke, it's for worse or for better. If I give it to you, I can't take it back, so you gotta relax, baby, you gotta settle. Make sure you want it for sure. I got people delivering right at your door. Don't you play on my phone, cause they always on go. I got spares in the back if you wanted some more. I got money in the bank. I used to be poor and my mental on high, but it used to be low. I got two on me now, but they call me Big Four. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I got them switches, I'm stacked with a pack of them. Can't comprehend what is actually happening. I live my life, but I'm actually rapping it. They be like all of your songs are immaculate. When I'm on top, I still can't see me capping it. If I rap it, then it gotta be accurate. If I say it, then it gotta be. If I say it, then it gotta be factual. When I say I got it on me, it's actual. If I wipe it, then it gotta be natural. Come and get it how you want it, I'm asking you. I don't care about who frontin' or backing you. Run up on me, I'ma up it, I'm blasting you. Tell that boy to tap in, I just got the back end. We gon' turn it up for the weekend. I ain't never tripping, got my bros in the back. Who you tryna jack? Boy, you tweaking. Swing on the block, I already did my thing on the block. Watch what you speaking. Bang with the Glock, I ain't really tryna hang with a op. I ain't doing no speaking. Turn me on. I got them switches, I'm stacked with a pack of them. Can't comprehend what is actually happening. I live my life, but I'm actually rapping it. They be like all of your songs are immaculate. When I'm on top, I still can't see me capping it. If I rap it, then it gotta be accurate. If I say it, then it gotta be.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Look, to Wild Wild Wednesday / the No Juice Gershon Show. Look, we're out at 25 minutes in, and I ain't even slip up nothing, man. It's going down. It's going down. Where everybody and what's up with all these wrestling names, man? When Play Nice was talking, man. They was saying Booker T and like I'm like
they can talk about
the Dudley Boys.
DJ got that Play Nice. He got that announcer's voice.
Oh, that's what they were trying to get down on my man Play Nice, man.
Yeah.
But I sat in on one of Guns and Barbecues in one of his podcasts, man, and Play Nice and them was up in there mobbed out.
Yeah.
Everybody, they say I'm backstage. There we go. There go my nephew, man. But shout out to Star Ringo. Man, that weekend joint a smash, man.
Bro, he makes dope music, man.
Because tomorrow definitely kick off my weekend for real, man. Get through them little couple hours and then boom.
Look, man, I'm hating right now, man, because your weekend kick off tomorrow, brother. I still got 2 more days like the rest of us. So I'm hating.
40. I work 10s, man. I work 10s. Hey, hookah, like, bro,
I'm still low-key hating though, man.
Cold here. It's been dead cold here, man, and I'm outside all day.
It ain't been cold here.
I'm still hating, dog. Even though I feel your pain is well deserved, I'm still gonna hate.
Man, bro, you get a little older, you start feeling it in your bones, like the old folks say.
Oh man, because you up there like Indiana, Chicago. I mean,
well, yeah, we working in the south suburbs right now in Chicago, man. And a lot of my union brothers working by the lake, bro. You can
mad brick, man.
You can add another negative 15 degrees if you're working by the lake. So I'm glad I'm not in the city. But man, it was cold out there today, y'all. Like, man, I'm a pretty big guy. So I was looking like the abominable snowman today, man, with all that stuff I had on today, Jack. I was like, dang. And then we got this little bitty machine called the Kubota. It looked like a kid machine, a little backhoe. And the job we own, Lord knows, we need a bulldozer over there. And man, bro, I was looking at myself riding past in the window. I'm like, dang, G. Like, man, like a stuffed potato riding past them windows. Like, I'm like, man, but look, me and Gershon, we was talking, and man, we try to get sexy for the meetup, man. Who else tried to get sexy for the meetup?
Of course, man. Come on now.
Put them W's in the chat right now if you trying to get sexy
for the meetup. Shout out to
meet your future baby mama or baby daddy in Nashville in May.
Shout out to everybody who gonna be out there starting. Yo, Ramsey J, definitely get it, man. What's the price on it, man? I say $45.70 $45.70 government. A lever, man. Get it, man. What's the price on it?
Hey, look at this guy. Look what he said about it.
He said landfill juice.
Wow. No neck, no shoulder. I almost cussed. Boy, every inch of my body wanted to cuss you out, boy.
Ramsey J, $99. Which one is it? Is it the Marlin or is it like a Henry or something like that? I would get it. I would. For $9.89.
Darren old lady must not watch the show because look what this man just said. He's like, I got a girl. What you getting super swole for?
Slick back your little ass tripping.
What you trying to get super swole for, Darren?
QB out there.
No, don't start this shit.
QB.
This ain't RGB, I'll set this motherfucker off.
QB gonna be out there with a cane.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
Gershon look like he know what he doing out there in that yard. Determined.
That truck look tight as hell, that little cart.
He bagging up trailers in a go-kart.
You know what I'm saying? Like his knees is hitting him in his chest.
He driving a bread truck.
They said a bread truck.
He in a Dorito truck trying to bag up trailers right now.
I bet that heater don't work.
Yeah. Hey, Bahuka.
What's up?
Before we did the last stuff we just had going on, man, you was about to tap into something.
I'm gonna fall back, man. I don't want to go too hard because
we gonna talk about it tonight. We got to, yeah. This like, you know how me and Gershon get down, bro. Like, because a lot of
I do, man.
A lot of times people talk about other stuff, man. And when we created Wild Wild Wednesday, man, we wanted to be normal discussions among the two-way community and two-way related, but we wasn't scared to kind of get off the two-way stuff because we
definitely want to
know. So hey, y'all, I got something to show y'all.
All right. Shout out to TK. She can bring out some Plan Bs and birth control.
She's selling them for how much? I might need a couple of them.
They don't sell, it's give. Give. Don't sell, give. It's donations.
But let's get this. Let's hear from a word from my partner.
Yes.
Crime, Gershon, man. Here we go, y'all.
Hey, so y'all know how we do, goddammit. We talk about multiple topics throughout the night. And I don't want y'all to think that I ever forgot the thought of what we talking about. We still talking about firearms and what is the right to bear arms really intended for, goddamn it. But man, talk about coincidences. This last video we reacted to was about a person named Jason, and now we're gonna shift gears and we're gonna talk about another Jason. Man, what is it with all this murder surrounded around Jason, man? I feel like I'm in a goddamn episode of Friday the 13th or something, man. But some of y'all may have heard about Jason Van Dyke, man. So this next video we're gonna react to is about the ex-cop who killed the guy named Laquan. And I want to say his name is Laquan McDonald. And like I said in the last video clip, man, sometimes these laws that's surrounded around the right to bear arms can help you or hurt you. And even if you go to jail sometimes it's just like is justice really served, because you see people get out after a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? You even got over here in Dallas with the ex-police officer Amber Geiger pushing to get out early. So, man, sometimes it seems like the justice system fails us. And with that being said, man, let's take a quick little look at this video. We're going to react to it, goddammit. It's Wild Wild Wednesday. Y'all get them W's up, man. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Wild Wild Wednesday.
Alan and Cheryl Van Dyke is scheduled to be released on February 3rd after serving a little less than 3 years and 4 months behind bars. And based on the terms of his parole, he is expected to return to the Chicago area. Currently in isolation at an undisclosed out-of-state prison, Jason Van Dyke is less than 3 weeks from freedom.
It's a shame that Jason Van Dyke has a date that he can be paroled, and Laquan McDonald can never have another birthday.
Van Dyke was convicted of second-degree murder and 16 counts of aggravated battery, 1 count for each shot that took the life of Laquan McDonald. When he's paroled February 3rd, Van Dyke will have served about half his sentence of 6 years and 9 months.
He wants to have a quiet life. Jason doesn't want to be on the media. He doesn't want to have anybody covering him, I don't think. I can't speak for Jason, but I know what kind of person he is, and I think he just wants to live his life.
My prayer is that Mr. Van Dyke comes out a different man than when he went in.
The now 43-year-old has served most of his 3+ years out of state, at one point assaulted at a prison in Connecticut. But activist William Calloway, who helped make public the dashcam video of the shooting, says the former cop should remain behind bars.
U.S. Attorney John Losh has the legal authority and he has the moral obligation to file federal civil rights charges on Jason Van Dyke.
Messages left for the U.S. Attorney's Office were not returned. William Calloway is now calling on the transit unions to halt CTA services later this month in an effort to pressure the feds to file charges.
Man, see, that's the shit I be talking about, bro. Just a little over 3 years, this man is already being released. That's what I meant earlier when I said, yeah, we be having the right to bear arms. But sometimes these laws, they can help you or they can hurt you. And then even if you still going to jail, depending on who you are, what type of status you have, and who you connected to, you can still get out in a short amount of time, man. This is real crazy, bro. Like, you can go to jail for murder. Somebody lost their life, and then you end up getting out. Once again, is justice really served? You know what I mean? And it's just something we need to talk about, man. So let's get it, bro. Let's talk about it. What y'all think about this situation? Is he within his rights to be getting out according to the system? Do y'all agree with that sentence of him being released, or how do y'all feel about the situation, man? Wild Wild Wednesday. Let's talk about it, man. Damn.
Sorry to do it to y'all again, man. QB, your thoughts, young fella. Let's talk about it.
I'm not surprised. I mean, like this, you can go around just killing young black men and nothing happens. 3 years is some bullshit. Like, people get more time for an ounce of weed nowadays. Now you can just go around killing people and you get only 3 years. Like, well, he's going to be paroled in 3. Like, that's bullshit. And clearly, you can see in the video why was he shot. He's waving his hands up. That's bullshit. That pisses me off because, like I said, I'm young, and I'm pretty sure the guy was young too. And regardless, we've taught young, like, don't be like young black men were afraid of police. It's just that it's that simple because shit like that. It's messed up. That 3 years is some bullshit.
It's crazy how young black men scared of the police, like you said, but they show like to drill each other, man. Like man, bro, we have no problem taking one of the other brothers out, but like I said, let the police do what they want to. But quick little backstory, little bro, man. Rest in peace to Laquan. He was mentally ill, bro. Anybody walking up, I forgot which street he was on. I think that was Halsted, bro. Right here in the city. I mean, he's walking right up the dividing line, waving his hands. He had a knife or something in his hand. And clearly, man, the dude need help, man. And I figure if he was any other color, man, I'm like, they would have gave the man some help. They could have tased him, could have did anything. And Van Dyke rolled up on him, man, and within 6 seconds, that punk had his gun out and he was blasting him, shot him down like we can't even say a dog in the street because we already know how they people love dogs. We can't even say shot him down like a dog in the street, man. He shot him down like he was Jason Voorhees or something, man. Like, I don't know, bro. It's clearly Van Dyke, a disturbed person. Look how this punk look how he look, man. And he got a badge and a gun. Look at he look like he mentally ill?
Yeah.
It's not right. Like if I walk past dude in the store, I think he was autistic. For real, man. Like he was thrown off. Like he get to have a gun and the badge in the city of Chicago, and all his dreams came true. And I like to go out on the limb, man. I like to believe that this dude gonna be a police officer again in one of these suburbs. Like something gonna happen to where after his probation, all that stuff will be able to get expunged, and he gonna be wearing the badge again, man.
It goes back to what Hookah was saying. Like I've seen so many videos of cops, like they responding to mentally ill people, and goes completely left. They don't know how to deal with the person. They end up shooting the person, killing the person. Like I've seen way too many videos than I need to see of them responding to a situation like that or whatever, and it goes completely left. Completely left.
Man. So what do that do to your mental illness, young man? Like your mental well-being, seeing this type of stuff, man, and witnessing.
Shit, I get scared every time a police gets behind me.
You do?
Yes, every time.
I used to.
Like
when I was your age, I probably used to.
Like I remember, matter of fact, one time I was driving on a back road. I pulled over to a gas station and waited the cop pass me. Like, no, like that's how bad it's gonna be. Because, like I said, like me personally, I've never experienced racism, but I've experienced prejudice like all the time. That's why I had to stop going certain places around here because prejudice or whatever. So, and this has been real. Yeah, every time police gets behind me, I was like, oh Lord, because I'm a young black male. I know I carry a gun. I don't look like a thug because I'm not one, but in their mind, oh yeah, I'm a thug or whatever. But anybody that talk to me like y'all know, I can be one of the most educated person you talk to, but you'll never know till I open my mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a way it's called profiling. It's a name for it, young man. But look, man, let your uncle tell you, bro, stop being scared of these punks. Mm-hmm. Don't live your life in fear of none of them, man. And I know what it is. It's only two roads for us. Is black men is either dead or in jail. But man, if you a man, you gotta stand for something, bro. Ain't I almost cussed y'all. See, look, I almost did, but ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. Man, because I'm not scared to die, and I'm definitely ain't scared to go to jail in Chicagoland area.
Yeah, hold on. Was it
Man,
Reggie J? Yeah, I know. Then they tried to burn it down. What is it? When the whole George Floyd stuff happened, he talking about the old slave auction. Yeah, I know, man. They tried to burn it down. It's downtown and it's still there. Legit, it's still
no,
there.
don't
You
feel
can
like
actually.
don't pull over for that punk. No, man, bro. They humans and they men, bro. And I don't know if you religious or you read any religious books.
Yeah,
And, but the Most High said similar to me. They said, man, look, I can't even quote the scripture, but I know he said if they are thorn in thy eye and thy side, send them to me. There's only one way to send them, and I think that's what we ain't advocating for nothing. Hey, people gonna do whatever they want to, regardless, bro. But man, please, ain't no way, man. I'm gonna go before the fire because they gonna shoot me in the back. Hey, what other choice you got? They gonna shoot me in the back, regardless if I comply or not. A lady in Minneapolis gonna say she was reaching for her taser and shoot me with her sidearm with my hands handcuffed.
It's crazy.
So, Hookah, older gentleman, he one of our big brothers. How you feel about this? Hearing what my nephew just said, bro. How you feel about this situation? If anybody else want to come in, I'm gonna throw the link out, man. If y'all want to come in and chime in on this, man, because man, we got to talk about this, y'all. We got to talk about this to get through it, because this our way of mental health. You know what I mean? Like, because we express it because it's black men, man. We was taught our whole life to hold it in. Hold it in. You a man. And then that's why some of us might make decisions that's life threatening or life altering. So man, we got to get it out. Hookah, what you think, bro?
They shot that young man who was 17 years old. They shot him 17 times.
Yeah.
Right? For what? And he got 3 years. He get probation. Yeah, as daggone QB said, dude, they was locking cats up. If you had an ounce of weed on you, got 25 years, brother.
This dude sitting in feds right now for a plant for natural life.
Exactly.
Right. Even that, what is it?
Cats are making billions of dollars off of it.
What was the guy that was in like New York for like a backpack? He was locked up for like is he still like that situation?
He wound up killing himself in jail. He wasn't even on
Exactly.
trial. He didn't get a court date. He was sitting there right.
For a backpack.
He's in there Rikers for how long? Like for some.
He was sitting there for 2 years in Rikers without even a court case. He didn't have a date yet, and he wound up committing suicide.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be a speedy process.
Yeah, right.
And that's an amendment, right? A speedy process, a speedy trial.
Yeah, the Fifth Amendment. Not the Fifth Amendment. I think the Sixth Amendment.
Well, hey, I feel like the amendments don't apply to us, so we should break the law. I say, don't listen to me, guys. I'm a little emotional right now.
To get to the 13th Amendment, but
hey, look what Philly so said. Remember when they didn't come to the projects in Chicago? You know why? And that's why they knocked them down, bro. They had fortresses. Like us as a people, we always turn dirt into gold, bro. Like I'm telling you, they was definitely scared to come into our projects, quote unquote, hence project. Man, they wouldn't even come into them, bro, because man, they had it to the point where they would just burn them down or whatever. One way in, one way out, fortresses, man. I don't know if y'all ever been in real projects before. Like, man, it's a fortress.
Well, Chicago was they were notorious for redlining in Chicago anyway.
I mean, this, and it's still going on. It's still going on, man. All the stuff. It's just like, man, what are we gonna do? Leave this country that we built, or
crazy
BS with these folks?
Man, I really did contemplate on leaving.
Where would you go, Luca? Where would you go if you was?
I looked at Switzerland and I looked at Ghana.
Man,
I really thought about getting out of here, but this is a global issue.
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah, you've been all over the world.
It's a global issue. You will experience. I'm gonna tell you the joke, man.
Hold on, 1 second. Hot Tony and Armel, I see you, big fellas.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Yeah. All right. Who could go ahead, man? I'm sorry.
I was overseas, and we was out, and this car drove by, like, you know, down, because the roads were pretty narrow where we was at. We walking down, we club hopping, walking down, and this car drove by slow, but he wound up nicking one of the people with, like, his rearview mirror hit one of the troops I was with in the shoulder. And this whole hit the truck, punched the truck stopped, dudes got out the car. And, you know, a little jaw jacking. The police come around now. If you're a foreigner, right? You got to realize you're a foreigner when you're over there. So they ready to lock foreigners up, especially American, right? So I'm calming him down because I'm trying my best to, you know, that time I was kind of like, keep the peace, because I know it's going to way to the left. And the cops wound up leaving because we calmed down. Still a little bit of jaw jacking, right? Still a little bit of jaw jacking back and forth. And one of the guys called the dude I was with a black bastard. Now, mind you, I'm holding him. I'm the only guy big enough at the time to hold him. This brother was 6'2", 225, and about 5% body fat. He was a monster.
Right.
I let him go. I let him stomp him out for about 2-3 minutes, and I pulled him off of him. And we got up out of there.
Something at the police?
No, I'm talking about the guy.
One of the foreigners.
Yeah, because the cops left. No, they were locals.
We were one of the locals.
So when the cops left, like I said, it was still some jaw jacking, and then one of the dudes said "black bastard." Right. So I let him go. So I let him go, and he whooped his ass for a few minutes. I pulled him off, and we got up out of there. Right. And my thing was saying, man, when there's a 6 foot to 225 pound Brahma bull, black Brahma bull, and the only thing that's separating you from that ass whooping is another black person, the last thing out your mouth should be black, anything derogatory.
Right.
Period.
Just nerve of them, like,
right. They're very emboldened, and overseas it's worse because they're taught
that American black men
they're taught. I mean, there was a time back in World War II that the white soldiers told the locals in some of these places that black soldiers had tails. We had fucking tails, right? That like in the middle of the night, we were turning to monkeys and shit like we were goddamn Saiyans or some shit, right?
And that's how they come from. Because they man, you know, I ain't no say people go,
ignorance, man. It's ignorance. It's ignorance. It's pure ignorance. And these people believe it. Some of them believe it, right? Truth be told, now, yeah, you go to certain places in Europe and you be all right, you know what I'm saying? The lady, love, all that good stuff. But man, it's still a healthy dose of racism wherever you go in this world, right? Mm-hmm. And as one guy said, you're just moving furniture in a master's house. You may not have to experience as much of it, but you're still going to experience it. And the only thing that makes some of those places a little bit better is a little more structured, right? Where we still here ain't really structured because you gotta look at how we were founded. And we haven't even come to reckoning. They're talking about there's places in this country right now passing laws to prevent learning what they say critical race theory. You don't learn critical race theory as an elective in law school, but they make it seem like these kids are getting taught this stuff in grade school, and all this is like a corrective to history. So they're taking stuff out like you barely learn about Martin Luther King in school,
right?
And they're making it a law. They're making it a law not to be able to prevent from being able to learn that. So that George Washington chopping down a cherry tree and all that bullshit,
right?
That's what they want us to still learn. Christopher Columbus,
right.
They make Christopher Columbus seem like he's some American hero. He's this icon.
And first of all, curriculum. Not to cut you off, but the new curriculum, man, like, cause my son, he learning about the letter people history. It was, y'all know what I mean? We call them the rainbows.
Bro.
Yo. So with that, what you said, Juice, the difference is that community They put money. It's two billionaires, two gay billionaires put money in every public school district all around the country to get their history, which they don't have in history. Their history is white history.
Yeah.
Let's be all the way honest about it. Because they don't
think the forefathers
black
so had on
LGBT
wigs and tights back in the day.
But
everybody overlooked that.
I want you to look at something though. And I get what you're saying, Hookah, but look at how far we've come from Laquan McDonald and Jason Van Dyke getting 3 years in prison to now, to these recent cases where they throwing out 20 years. You know what I'm saying? We're making progress. We are. But one thing is we don't have to do as a community is not be afraid to police ourselves. And that scare a lot of people. That scare a lot of black folks.
Mm-hmm.
When you tell because let's be clear, your police departments work for you. You take your ass down to them city council meetings. If you don't like how your community is being policed, take your ass to the goddamn city council meeting and tell your elected official, I don't want.
No question.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to add on to that.
I'm not saying we ain't come a long way, but man, we still got work to do because sometimes 2021 sometimes feel like 1961.
Yeah.
In many cases, right? So it's a crazy time, man.
Yeah, I'm still tripping because I'm still trying to figure out what the hell. I don't even know what police actually do other than give tickets and shoot people. I seriously don't know what they do. And I'm like living from like different perspectives, whether I'm living in an urban environment or a suburban environment. And back what house does he say? For poor black people, that shit ain't even about poor because I lived in different economic situations and all that shit the same. I really don't know what they do. Like they arrive after the fact. You know what I mean? Somebody calls them. I know around here some domestic disturbance or something, the police come. The only difference the money make is your ability to fight the system a little bit better. You know what I mean? Your resources is open. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you still black. You still a male or a female or profiled a certain way, you're going to get treated a certain way. Yeah. But I still don't know what they do because they always arrive after you dead. That's when they're going to pick you up.
Right. And leave you out in the street for 2 hours.
After your home got pillaged, you call the police. It's not where they at.
Right. Right.
They're giving out tickets. I know they giving out tickets, or they in these impoverished communities patrolling around hunting.
Man.
Hunting for the wildest tiger they could find.
Think about their background. Think about how they were established. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the feds behind them saying, oh, well, you can't resist. You can't do this. I mean, what's resisting? Like, man, this dude about to break my arm, but I'm going to go to jail for resisting a police officer, and this punk got my thumbs on top of my head. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
And Hot Tub, I see what you were saying, man. You said, man, we got to go down here to these communities, and we got to do this, and we got to do that, man. But man, our forefathers before us was doing it on both sides of the coin.
It's a twofold thing, Juice. Yeah, we got to go to them city council meetings and all of that. That's one part of it. But another part of it, if you rolling down the street, you see a black man getting abused, I don't care what he did.
Right.
Don't be scared to hop out your car and intervene.
Yeah, we got to do that as a community. Without your cell phone, these folks jump out with their cell phones.
And at the same time, the same thing, Hot Tub. At the same time, you see something going down wrong in your community, don't wait for the police to come kill somebody. Right. Step in if you have to. You know what I mean?
Right. I agree.
Step in. It's like, hey, what's going on? I see you. You know what I mean? You don't got to just go up and steal on somebody or something like that. But just go up and be like, hey, what's up? What's going on? What you doing?
But see, I'm gonna give you a frame of reference because I'm up there with Hookah in age. That's the difference in what
I'm a little older than Hookah.
They sell us that the civil rights movement, we was all nonviolent, and that's how we got changed. That is not how we got changed. We got changed because them nonviolent people that you seen in the front, You had the deacons of defense and brothers with guns in the back that would enforce it. If you touch them, we gonna fuck you up. That's what made the difference right there. And when we get back to that as a community, you know, we gonna make them, that makes every other community respect you. But right now we're being disrespected because they don't respect how we move. And that's not gonna change until we change how we
start respecting ourselves.
Well, it go deeper than that. It's not as a matter of us respecting ourselves. It starts with making those around you respect you. The police do what they do because we allow them to get away with it.
Yeah, for real.
And the minute we stop allowing them, is the minute they'll get right. You see what happened in 2020. The reason that you're getting police officers going to jail for extended amount of time, 10 plus years now, where it was 1 or 2 years in 2016, is because in 2020, we showed them when we hit the streets that y'all not gonna do this no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's resonating. We didn't see it then, but it's resonating now.
Right.
And if we stay on code as a people and continue down this path and let them know every time you kill one of us, we're gonna show up at your house. We're gonna show up at the police chief's house.
Right.
We're gonna show up everywhere you are. We're not tearing up our community. We come to your community.
Yeah.
That breeds respect right there.
Because all the cops live together.
And we do what we got to do. That shit gonna keep going on, bro. But I'm gonna get off my soapbox, man.
Hey, now stay here, Hot Tub. Stay here 1 second. So let's play devil's advocate for a minute, like my man Gershon Tactics say. Don't it start with us against our people first? Like, man, we almost got a two-front war against the people who tear down our community who look like us, and them people who come and exploit and do whatever to our community that they want to. Like, man, we getting hit by all sides.
No, we're not, Juice. No, we're not. I'm gonna say this because we control those people are us. They come from our community. So it ain't a matter of we got to do better type deal. No, the men in the community need to step up and be men. Stop being scared of children. That's where it starts at.
Facts.
Stop being fucking scared of children. These are our kids.
Yeah.
If you see kids in your community out of pocket, it's on you. It's incumbent on you as a man in your community to step up and say stop. Because I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't mean to, I'm real.
There's too much of this mind your business in the black community.
No, don't mind your business because you didn't grow up like that.
Yeah, it's too much of this mind your business these days.
Everybody could whoop your ass in the community when you was out of pocket. That's what we need to get back to.
I remember when the gang members used to give us but
yes,
I almost cussed. I did.
Yes,
I
heard you.
I remember. I almost did it, but ass in the Bible though, so I can say that.
Jamal, I don't know about the 1033.
Hey, but listen, y'all. I remember, man, when I was doing even amongst everybody know, like, the gangster disciples. I grew up in a neighborhood full of gangster disciples, but our OGs and dudes who wasn't that much. See, that's the thing with the younger generation. They play with older black men too much. Like, I can remember when I was a shorty, I thought 30 years old was so older, and I gave him that much respect. Like, man, this is an old man. He 32 years old. And I'm like, hey, here I am 37 now, and the kids play with us. And it's like he said, we allow them. But man, I can remember, man, if I was doing something bogus, bro, if my old man them wasn't out there or whatever, man, they'd get on me in a heartbeat, bro. Like,
yes.
Man, would give me no pass.
But see, we as the men, like I say this, I put it on everybody in this panel right now as a man. I put this on us, not our women, but strictly on us, because we done turned into the punks in our community.
Man,
I don't want to say nothing to such and such child because she gonna go off. I don't give a shit if she go off on me. Better me say something to your child than the police. Better me whoop his ass than the police shoot his ass. Yeah. So until we as men stand up in our community, in our individual communities, and say enough's enough.
Anybody know
we get our children under control, and then we get the police under control. That's how it needs to happen. And until that happens, we're going to continue to have problems. But the solution starts with what you see right here in front of you. All you men in here, everybody in the chat. You want your community better, you make your community better. We the men of the community. We the one, it starts with us. And we need to get out this punctified mindset of, oh man, ain't nothing else gonna change. Fuck that. Make it change.
Yeah.
I talk to the police in my community all kind of crazy. And guess what? When they come to my house, they don't come with no beat cop officer. They already know. Send the captain to when you talk to Jermaine. I done had too many run-ins with the City of Covington Police Department, and they will tell you about me. But one thing they will not do is harm me or any child in my community. Because I made them respect me. Yes, they know I got guns. I done went to jail a couple of times. But at the end of the day, I still got my right to bear arms. And you know, when you deal with us in this community, if you come out here sideways, that man in that red brick house gonna come out with some guns, and he's gonna pull some influence on you. And that's how it should be in every single one of our communities. And until we step up, we can do this.
Yo, the
Because I
crazy
did
thing
it in
is,
my own community. So I know, Juice, you can do it. Hookah, you can
I
do
mean,
it.
bro,
Everybody can do it.
the
I
crazy
live in
thing
one of
is,
those
check
quote
this,
unquote
right?
nicer areas now, but I do not play with the kids, and I might even shoo the other dudes off who ain't a part of our community because I really don't. You know, what I'm saying, it is what it is. But dude, kids who look like us, bro, I be on them, bro. Like I don't play that, bro. And they know how to come to me, and they come to me correct. And I also got enough courage to go to the trenches and tell my little cousins them what they doing is wrong because that's a essential part too. And but you also gotta be able to offer an alternative. If any of my little cousins looking right now, which it probably is, I don't know, but they can't never say that I ain't never offered them an alternative to the lifestyles they living right now. They can't say it, bro. And a lot of dudes my age didn't give me no alternatives, man. And me being the kind of thinker I am, I'm like, man, I can't be in the trenches telling these dudes to do right, and I'm in the trenches with them.
But
like,
Juice,
you know what I mean?
Juice, I'm gonna say this: them same ones in the trenches, I'd never condemn the young cats.
Never, bro.
Hold on. I'll show you another way to do it. I'll tell you another way, like you said. But I won't condemn you for it because you know what they serve a role in the community too. Because if it goes down in your community, it's not gonna be cats my age out there fighting them battles. It's gonna be cats like QB, your age and younger. The young Thundercats out there. So what I look like condemning them, I'm not gonna do that.
And I'm glad QB with us right now, man. And like you know, but he can pass it on to his homeboys, in which I know he an intelligent young man. I'm pretty sure when he had these conversations with his partners, you probably offer them alternatives like, hey, bro, man, we ain't got to do this.
It starts with the people you surround yourself with. Like I don't surround myself with nobody that does nothing. All my friends, we got our college, we got our bachelor's degree. Some got master's degrees.
Right.
Like we all my homeboys.
Don't forget about them other dudes though, bro, because they might need your help too, little bro.
Trust me, I try to, and I try to get to, and it's sad to say, one of my teammates from high school, he got into some stuff, and no, he was never like that. He locked up for some murder. So I try to, but if it go in out one ear, hey, I can't do nothing about it. Like I talk to whoever I want to talk to. Is like, you know, it's like that's why I always say, like I always say in the chat, was it like our generation, my generation?
It's not your generation, bro. It's not your generation. I think America has an infatuation with the bad guy.
They do.
1920s,
they do.
Cowboys,
they glorify gangster
Bonnie and Clyde.
They glorify gangsters here.
Yeah,
Dude, like I said earlier, this country was built on that shit.
Built by gangsters.
It's not your generation. And they were all
fantasized about. It's an outlaw lifestyle. Bro. A country was founded by criminals, so of course they're gonna.
But I'm gonna hip y'all with something, and I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying. We are the only community that does not have an organized crime. We are the only community that American society will not let organize a criminal element. But that criminal element is also tied into the business class of your communities. So they work hand in hand.
Yeah,
the Italians didn't get to where they are in the financial region. They didn't get a Wells Fargo because they started that. That was started by the gangster class in their community. Asian community too. When the police go to the Asian community, they don't go in there and just arrest people like they do in our community. They have to talk to the Asian crime boss in their community. But we're not allowed to have that.
They never do. They never do, man.
But y'all got it. Hey, Juice, you from Chicago? Y'all had it.
And we had
y'all had it.
But
get it back. Whatever y'all did to get it the first time, do it again.
Well, man, see the money. See, I know what happened with these organizations out here because believe it or not, man, they got a lot of money from grants and loans to build up the community, man. And them dudes went and bought dope and guns with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, bro, these facts, these true stories, bro. They was like, man, some knucklehead convinced them, like, hey man, you know how it be, man. Let's flip it, bro. Let's just put this money in. We can get right back to doing what we're supposed to do for the community, man. But we need a little more than $2 million.
They tried to flip it.
They tried to flip it. I'm telling you, bro. They tried to flip it. They tried to turn that 2 into 10, and it didn't work.
Okay, but that's what we stumbled in the 80s. It's 2022. Learn from the mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
Learn from them. It's time out as a community. It's time out for the excuses. It's time for the men in our community to start standing up.
Yo, the strange thing, right? When I was living in Brooklyn, right? Growing up, I would see like police cars like every 10 cars every hour. I'm out in Virginia right now, out in the suburbs or whatever. I probably see a police officer once a month.
Man, wow.
If that. I drive past them on a little highway. I'm serious. I don't even see them. I run across the car at Starbucks or something. I don't see them. And when I see them, they like suited up like SWAT team or something. Like, who y'all out here killing? So domestic violence are going on. They said they fund it like crazy. You know what I'm saying? This county, the police department funded like crazy. And they get paid decent bread. And it ain't no crime.
There ain't no crime, right? It's an oxymoron.
It ain't no crime. It's the key. My son drove his girlfriend's car. He drove his girlfriend's car from Hampton Roads. So my son is a little younger than QB. He's 22. So he drove his girlfriend's car from Hampton Roads. So it wasn't his car. It was his girlfriend's car. So they know his car. They usually don't pull people over who live in a town. Who, if the car comes up that's like in our town, they don't pull them over. But he was in his girlfriend's car. They pulled him over, and it was a little bit of a mess. But they let him go. But I was like, I said, you know what? They only pulled you over because when the police came back, it wasn't from the town. So their job is not, and you don't even see the police. They just pop up when an out-of-town car comes. So I was like, in the neighborhoods growing up in Brooklyn or whatever, they was to keep people in or locked up. But around here, they keep certain people out.
They try to keep you out, right?
It's a crazy dynamic right here.
Yeah,
the ones that keep people out, this like a little fortress or something. You know what I mean? They well-funded, heavily armed.
But I'm gonna say this: we should use that to our advantage. You want us out of your community? Fine, that's fine. That makes us strengthen our community. You want to keep us locked in our community? That's fine as well. Okay, the men in the community, y'all step up. You know who's selling dope in your community.
Yeah.
You know who's doing dirt in your community. You get rid of that element out your community. What you gonna say? They got guns. You got guns too.
Yeah.
What you scared of?
Yeah, and a lot of us on these panels, they got more and they had more knowledge of the guns.
Right. So don't be afraid. To go to that element and say, hey man, look, what you doing in here? I ain't knocking your hustle, but you can't do it here.
You can't do it here.
Go up the block with that. Go over there with that. But don't do it right here. Because that's what we used to do. Yeah. When I was coming up, you couldn't sell dope in the community. They had a trap. It was called a trap for a reason. You go to the trap, and the trap was over there, away from the kids and the old folks.
Yeah, you got a secluded area for you to do your business. But
you going up in the country, going up in the woods to do your dirt. But now it's all on Front Street. So it's incumbent on the men in the community to take it off Front Street, put it back in there. Yeah. Let the criminal element, your criminal element in your community should feel real uncomfortable operating in broad daylight.
Man,
that's true.
And around
They should feel real uncomfortable. And who gonna make them feel uncomfortable? It ain't the police, because they ain't doing no good job now. They never did a good job doing that.
They don't do anything at all.
Right. So whose responsibility is it? It's our responsibility. I hold us accountable, number one, because I know what we came from. I know what we're capable of. If the men in the community step up. And sometimes you're gonna get more pushback from the women out your community, because that's what I faced when I was trying to keep our community straight. When the criminal elements started to come into our community, I got more pushback from the women.
Single women, probably.
But you know what I told the same women? I said, better me than the police. And I don't care what you say. I'm still gonna hold your children accountable. When I see your kids skipping school, yes, I'm gonna say something to them, and I'm gonna bring them back to you.
Right.
Because better me than the police. And we got to stop being punk ass men, scared of our women and what they gonna say.
Say it again.
But I ain't worried about it. Like
we say that, Juice. We say that, but half of us trying to fuck.
Man, bro.
That's part of the problem. Half of us trying to fuck you. I don't want to fuck my pussy up.
I feel you, bro.
Let's call it spade a spade. If we talking about this, let's talk about this all the way honest.
Kill him, Hot Top.
You can't be trying to fuck old lady old girl up the street, and you know she got the baddest kid in the neighborhood, and you trying to clean up the neighborhood. That don't work.
Right.
You got to hold her accountable. You got to hold yourself accountable.
Right. And that kid too, man.
And especially that kid.
Especially the kid. Hey, but Coy, what's going on, bro?
What's up, brothers?
Man, you've been waiting so patient, man. I've been trying to say what's up to you, my brother, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Always good, brother. Another day.
I know you got something interesting to tell us, man. The glasses that fogged up on us.
I can't see without them. One thing, QB, I know you say you talk to your brother and you can't talk to him because they don't want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Something I was taught a long time ago. Sometimes it may take 1,001 times, or it may take 2,000 times, because you got to keep the conversation open, because you never know when that person is going to be open to your conversation. It may not hit them now, but it may be later. And the time when you give up on a person may be the time when you may break through. So
me
keep
personally,
a
I
strong
don't
head
never
to be
give
stern.
up on somebody, but it's just like I talk to you, and I'm a person. If you need to talk and anything like that, we can talk, whatever it may be. And like if I got advice, like people younger than me, like in college, I was a mentor. So like if people if you want advice, I'm gonna give it to you, and whether you take it and heed it, okay then. But it's only so way I see it. It's only so much I can do. If you're not listening the first time, you're not listening the second time, you're not listening the third time, what am I supposed to do? It's like beating a dead horse, the way I see it.
Yeah. Well, you got to see, like I be my YGs, bro. Like they'll tell you, bro. I give them words of inspiration. I'm like, look at me, bro. Look at me, and if I can get up out of here, y'all can too, bro. Only if y'all knew, man.
But you gotta understand, Juice. Everybody have their own season. So I can only go for myself as now I am now. I wasn't always the person I am now.
Right.
There's been times in my life that I was a fucked up individual. But somebody said, you know what? I'm gonna keep on talking to them, and then I start taking in what I was hearing or taking in that advice. So we can't be scared of them, and we can't be afraid to meet them where they're at and continue to talk to them. That's one thing. Now, when QB, it almost hurts my heart when you say I'm in fear of the police, because at the end of the day, you are a man and always going to be a man.
Always.
And no matter what the situation is, you demand and you approach people, and people should approach you as a man. So yes, we have these bad encounters. Yes, we have whatever goes on with the police, but we cannot let them allow us to be less than what we are.
Right.
Always remember that.
You know? No, and I completely understand my dad, because my dad used to be a cop, and he's already told me and I know they're not all cops are bad, but it's the ones that mess it up for everybody. Because I know good cops. My dad was one, So
I don't know none. And I have a lot of police in my family.
Oh damn.
I never met one, man, because a lot of the cops I knew used to gangbang like me and do the stuff and then still be in the mix when they put on a uniform, man, and extortion and prostitution and stuff, bro. It's like, damn, you the police, bro. Like we can't trust you. We can't trust. Like, man, you enforce the laws.
I wouldn't necessarily say I fear the police. I just fear what could happen because they quick to throw that. Oh, I was in fear for my life. Prime example of the video. Like, that's more so what I fear. Like being in a situation that I can't control because I used to be a hothead. Okay, yeah, used to be, but you never know if that cop is having a horrible day and just anything can go left. That's more so when I say that's what I fear. Not necessarily the police as entity, but as just the situation or encounter, like that it can go from completely here to completely left.
Yeah.
Could you do me
you
this
still
favor?
kind of young.
Do me
You
one
think you're
favor.
gonna live forever, and you just want to kind of stay out of trouble. And I get it, but man, bro, the way some of these dudes is, they gonna put it on your doorstep, man, and man, you
do
gonna
me a
have to
favor.
rise to the occasion
And-
one day, bro.
Okay, I got a few years on you, maybe 2 or 3, but
17.
What you talking about?
I got 20 plus on. I got 20 plus. The word, okay. When you say fear, take that out. You acknowledge what may happen, but we can't walk this place and go fear. You see what I'm saying? That every time I see or hear that word come out of someone of your generation, it makes me feel a certain way because we ain't got no business fearing anything. We must be
It's
aware.
ungodly. It's unnatural.
We must be aware, okay?
Especially a human. No.
And to siege coming. No, you can't save everybody, but you can always give everybody the opportunity to be safe. That's
Siege
what I
on
believe.
fire tonight, child. Siege ain't having none of that. She turned. She
yeah.
like, man, we need to eliminate a lot of them. And man, Siege on fire, y'all. I be feeling that way too. I'm like, man, why would we just kill the bad?
No. Like I tell you earlier, you make them uncomfortable enough, they will get with the program. You make anybody uncomfortable enough, they gonna bend to your will. But that's what I say. How many men in your community? I'm sure everybody in here got at least 5 men in your community. That's more than enough.
But the thing is, I think there's like, if you know the rules and you play by the rules and you follow the rules, you know what I mean? Like, there's a protocol, and I try to teach my son the protocol, and the protocol is basically, if you get pulled over, POW time, license, ID, everything after that. Am I free to go? No, shut the fuck up. Call a lawyer. You know what I mean? And it's a protocol. You know what I mean? You have to know the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you a victim.
Let me tell you something, bro.
You need to know the rules to play the game.
Half of us that get pulled over scared to go to jail.
Yeah, for real.
You scared to go to jail. Most people in here have never been to jail before.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I haven't got pulled over in like 15 years, so I wouldn't even know.
It's not what you make. You don't fight. You don't fight court in the street.
Nah.
If they gonna take you to jail, let them take you to jail. They're gonna only hold you for 24 hours till you can make bond. You make bond, you go home, you get your court date, you fight it in court.
Right.
But what we will not do as black men, we will not hold court in the streets because that's how you get killed.
And do not tell on yourself.
Don't tell them nothing. You don't.
It's in your best interest to be quiet.
Police at all.
Other than identifying yourself, it's always in your best interest to be quiet. The police, the police will tell you that when they read you your rights, and any attorney will tell you, man, just shut your mouth.
Don't
Even if
talk.
you think you know the
You
law.
ain't got to say nothing to them.
Just be quiet.
All they can, like I say, all they can do is they're gonna charge you with something and take you to jail. Jail is not a big deal.
Or give you a ticket or whatever.
Take whatever.
Deal with that.
You fight it in court.
It's easier to deal with the system, seriously, than deal with these police.
Yes, I 100% agree.
The police is not the system. They just the first stop. It's easier to deal with the system and not the police. You know what I mean? Like, say, for instance, back like 20-something years ago when I was running the streets, we drinking and stuff like drinking and driving. You know, drunk as a dog going back to the base. You know, drunk as a dog.
Been there.
Going back to the base like dumb. Drunk. The protocol kick in. Police pull you over. You been drinking?
No.
I ain't saying nothing here.
I ain't opening my
Lock
mouth.
me the fuck up. Detox in the thing. No breathalyzer. That's like self-incrimination. Oh, we're gonna suspend your license because you because you failed to take the breathalyzer. Suspend that shit. I'll fight it in court because all that stuff is evidence. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you
Take
something,
your
bro.
lumps. Deal with it. Deal with the system in the system.
Yeah.
Don't
Especially
deal with the
if you
police.
dirt,
They
you drinking and
breathalyzer,
driving,
road
you
severity
understand.
test. If you drunk, pass them the keys. Don't admit it. Pass the keys. Get out the car and accept your cuffs and go your ass to jail.
Yeah.
Detox your ass out. Get let go or whatever. Get your court date. Deal with that shit in court. Do the police have a breathalyzer? No. Do the police have a road severity test? No. He got a breathalyzer up his nose because he smelled alcohol or weed or whatever the hell? No. That shit don't work.
Yeah.
Yo, know your state laws too. Because here in Georgia, if they pull you over on a DUI in the state of Georgia, you don't have to consent to a breathalyzer. You don't have to consent to a blood test. And the only thing they can do, that law changed in 2018 because so many of them started getting locked up for DUIs and being high in the car. So that works in our
Pills in their
favor.
pockets, right?
So they can't do nothing to you in the state of Georgia but hold you for 24 hours. If you don't open your mouth and consent.
Or take that daggone breathalyzer road
Right.
severity.
So know your state laws. Don't be scared because they're going to take you to jail. That's going to happen. But they just going 24 hours later, you go home.
Like I told my son, I was like, look, my son is afraid to go to jail or whatever. I told him, I said, our ancestors came over here in slave ships for months in shackles, laying in shit. And you scared of handcuffs?
Right.
Hey, here Wild Wild Wednesday, we don't condone drunk driving. In fact, I hate drunk driving people. That's one of the most irresponsible things you could do.
Definitely.
And drink it home, man.
I drink it home now. That was 20-something years ago, Juice.
Not I ain't just saying you, bro. I'm just saying in general. I get it. It's more a thing with people who drink. They be like, man, I ain't drunk, but man, bro, you might want to have the keys from yourself if you know you gonna be the one who get out there and try to go to the gas station after you done drunk a gallon of bumpy face.
As a community, we also have to be better at making decisions.
Better decision makers. Facts.
That's
okay.
That goes from drinking and driving, from the battles we choose to fight, from the women or men, whatever you get down with, you choose. We have to, as a group, make sound decisions across the board versus everything about the emotion of the events.
No question.
No question. Hey, y'all. Hey, shout out to my man $2. Hey, we gonna run this commercial, man. We gonna come right back, man. We gonna do this $2 sauce for my guy $2, man. Oh, Wild Wednesday, y'all.
$2. It's your dude $2. Just coming at y'all with some of the info on my Del Course flavor. All right, I got drip sauces, which is my barbecue sauces, and I got the world famous 3D seasoning. On the 3D seasoning, it's a low sodium Louisiana flavor. I got 3 versions of that. There's the red top, that's the hot, extra heat. I got the black top, is the mild. And I got the white top, is a no salt, so no salt at all. All of them are low sodium. I also have a yellow top, which is your Tex-Mex. That's for you like tacos, fajitas, you know, that Southwest kind of Mexico, Texas flavor stuff. And I got a few videos that I did with it and a few pictures and stuff that I'm gonna show y'all. So it's gonna be crawfish etouffee, some gumbo, what else I had, some French toast, probably some scrambled eggs. All you gotta do is just use that one bottle, whatever flavor you want, bro. Everything is in there. You won't need nothing else. I mean, people all over the world getting it. It's coast to coast. Got some in Mexico. Sent some over to Saudi Arabia, Canada, and Colombia, South America. So y'all check it out, bro. Holla at your dude, man. Get y'all some 3D, get y'all some drip. I mean, people are loving it. And you will too once you get it. Holla at your dude. $2. Check it out. See what I got for you. Check it out, cuz. Got it going on up here. Got that seafood gumbo hooked up. Got me some crawfish, some crab meat, some shrimp, turkey sausage, chicken. Hooking it up. Got that 3D seasoning. I know you heard about that already, that 3D seasoning that I'm hooking up. Yeah, your cousin got that, bro. I'm doing that thing for you. There it is. They call your cousin $2. That's the man with the 3D. All right, y'all done checked out the product, so go ahead and mess with your dude, man. I got it all for you. All you gotta do is you can inbox me on IG at Mr. $2, or you can go on the website at www.delcorsflavor.com, and I'll get it out to you. The easiest way, inbox, Cash App, or Zelle. That way it comes straight to me. So appreciate y'all, love y'all, thank y'all for all the support and everything. You do, $2.
Man, shout out to my man $2. That was the extended version.
That make me hungry again.
Hey, $2, you know we ain't got nothing but love for you up here Wild Wild Wednesday, man. You've been mobbing with us since the very start. It's like everybody else, bro. And man, we appreciate it, man. I know this show was a little bit different. My man Gershon out there getting that money, man, like a man should, getting, taking care of his family. But trust me, man, he putting his work all this week, man, for us to come up with these topics and these videos and all this stuff, man. And man, I appreciate the love from everybody, man. Anything who dropped off Hot Tub?
Mm-hmm.
Man, shout out to Hot Tub, man, for coming in and mobbing with us today, man. But what was you saying, Coy? You remember?
A side note. If you ever in the A and you got $2 number and he say you making gumbo, get your bowl. It's fire. I'm just telling you now. Go find him and get your bowl. It's fire.
$2.
My brother hit me up. What last weekend? He said, "Yo, I got some gumbo stewing." I said, "All right, I'll be there." Boom. The whole family ate off of it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, for sure.
Man, $2, my man, bro. Smooth as brother.
Slick.
What's up, Slick? That's a nice sweater you got on, look, bro.
Appreciate you, man. How you feeling?
Yo, I'm gonna fall off, guys.
All right, man. Much love, bro. We appreciate it, bro.
QB, what's up? Corey,
QB been here the whole show, man. Thank you, young fella, man, for coming in, man, and giving us your input, bro. It's all love, bro.
Same.
It's all love, man. I wish you were getting my inbox a little more on Instagram and let me know what's going on down there with you, man.
Man.
I know you be busy, bro, but man, shoot your uncle a message from time to time, man. Let me know you all right, man.
I got you, man.
Only see you every other live, like, you know what I mean? I see you 5 times a week acting a fool. You know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Cause man, Slickback called me all the time. He called me too much. God dang it! I'm like, bro, what you want?
All right, I'm gonna stop calling you.
You better not stop calling me, boy. You better not.
I'm gonna unsubscribe too.
He said you gonna unsubscribe too. He always threatening people with unsubscriptions.
We really are.
Don't play with this finger.
Don't play with me.
Slickback said he's gonna use the only power he got.
Wait, only power? Oh, damn you, Corey.
But man, I know this was one of those heart-wrenching shows, man. I hate doing these shows, man. It's only one or two things, bro.
Got a weave on his beard.
Slickback got a weave on his. There's only one or two things we can do, man. We can go to war, or we can probably segregate again, man. That might be the option. Because we got enough bread collectively to do our own thing. For real. Like as a community, we got enough money to do our own thing. And then, you know, the football games for them will be dry than the motherfucker. The basketball game's gonna be huff. There ain't gonna be no entertainment. They gonna be dressing like buffoons again. Like everything that we contribute to this lifestyle, this is the vibration of America, and the heartbeat of America is us. And I'm not ashamed to say it, man, because everybody want to be like us until it's time to interact with the police or you know, or when stuff hit the fan. You know, everybody want to be cool and dance and do all these TikToks, and you see the housewives and they doing all this stuff, and I think it's mocking us almost, but it might not be. They might be feeling our movement and what we doing, but like I said, so it's time to take up for us to say, man, guess what, man? These people been through a lot. It's time to change. Nobody don't see, man.
It's when you're referring to the images that portrayed of us. It's not so much that it's mocking. It's the fact that we're not a monolith, as they always say. The problem with a lot of the images that you see as of our group of people of culture is you don't see the full image. You see you see the image that is given because we don't control our own narrative.
We don't.
I'm a big proponent of, instead of asking, put yourself in a position where somebody's coming to ask you for what they want, because it's just like when you go to the bank. If you go to the bank and you have no collateral, no money, or no weight with that bank give you any kind of loan.
Yeah.
You walk in that bank and they need your business, the conversation is totally different. So we have to present ourselves as a community as the person that don't need your loan, and we can get it from anywhere we want to get it from. So that's kind of how a lot of this stuff comes about, because we are the consummate consumer versus the person who is holding the product.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I like how you put that. Look at what Gershon and Juice are doing here. Look at what Hookah does with his chapter. What RGG does with his chapter. Y'all are creating a lane for you, not only yourselves, but for your people. Y'all are building something that's going to outlive all of us, bro. This Black 2A thing can be big. What RGG is doing with his Nashville, that's huge. It's going to be a paradigm shift because we're showing the 2A community, hey, y'all didn't mess with us before. Y'all wasn't fucking with us before. So we creating our own thing over here. So guess what's going to happen? You're going to start seeing sponsorships on your channel, your channel, your channel. And all that's coming because you didn't try to go to that community and beg for an opportunity. Each one of y'all created y'all own lanes in this.
Yeah. And not scared to talk about the stuff
this thing y'all built is huge.
We appreciate it, bro.
And
we appreciate
want y'all to miss that fact, bro. Because y'all are doing something that's for your community.
Yeah.
We needed this.
And
y'all built the platform for it.
Man, we didn't know each other from an atom, man. We just vibe.
Shout out to the plague.
Shout out to the plague.
Shout out to the plague.
Me and Gershon, actually, man, we had a conversation, and we was both in the same lane. Like it's crazy how people come together. Like you know, y'all understand what I'm trying to say. I can't get the words out.
No,
but man, Gershon, like my little brother, bro. I talk to him more than some of my 20 years, 30 years. But we got the same vision, man. When we came together and said we was gonna do this, man, we wanted to do the comedy stuff a little bit and stuff, but we used that to get y'all attention. But we wanted to talk about this type of stuff, man, because we felt like, you know, we need more of it, man. Other than the foolishness and the other stuff that's going on. Man, we need to talk about this stuff, man. Hey, he said, "Juice, you better not start crying." I don't be doing that.
Shout out to
Here we go.
I say this too. Shout out to the plague. And see, I was gonna save this joint when I went. Damn, that joint eating the whole leg burger.
Yo, did you just get over here eating a hamburger, bro?
Hey, Rich, show me. Turn off your YouTube in the background, little bro, and I'm gonna bring you because we can hear the background. My fault. You got it.
He over there smashing.
He over there smashing over there eating that burger.
Let's say shout out to the plague. And the reason I say that shit, I know
back in though, bro.
I be funny with that joint, right? But I was gonna say this for when I win one of them awards out there. Shout out to whoever voted for your boy to win one of them jokers. But if I don't, I'm gonna say the shit now. The reason I say that, look at this plague, right? If the plague would have never happened, none of this stuff would have went down. Let's be real. Because it gave people a chance during that lockdown, even though people like, man, we can't go nowhere, we can't do shit. It gave people the opportunity to sit back and think, sit back and become creative, sit back and do collaboration, think about it. When I met me and Jay, that's my mentee, and Jay will always call me his OG, and we all know what kind of impact Jay the Shooter has had.
Shout out to Jay the Shooter, man.
Right.
That's the big homie right there. Jay, man, put us on a whole lot of game.
No question.
I got so much information in these last couple of years being on here with y'all, man. In the same way me and Gershon contribute to the community. Every single one of us, man, from Carbon Q, the hardest working woman, man, Black Point Dexter, Zach, RGG, man, y'all this don't know. I might cry, like, you know what I'm saying? But real talk.
Think about it. We were still
all the information, bro. Guns and hookah, all the information that I was able to obtain within this last year, man. It's been a lifetime of information, man. And y'all still constantly just give it to us.
It's good.
Man, I think that's dope, yo. I think that's dope,
dialogue, man. Because it's the one thing we started to realize. That's why I say shout out to the plague. Is that we using the one thing that we had all this time and we really never paid attention to, and that's this technology. We ain't using it to do stupid ass memes and trolls, stupid ass shit. We actually using this stuff what it actually was intended to me used for social media, right? Used to socialize. We got 3 different generations talking right now. Well,
for real.
But we got three different age brackets. We got the ones in our 40s and 50s, we got the 30s, and we got the 20s, all in one spot.
Hold up, Hook. I ain't 50 yet now.
Well, okay, we're 40s then, right? All of us 40s, 30s, and 20s.
Right? Lick back sound like he 50.
Right.
I got a 20-year-old daughter, y'all. She'll be 20 this year.
Ah, damn.
You know what I'm saying? So
you get it in, Jew.
Bro, I had a shorty real young, bro. Too young to even have one, man. But I grabbed myself up by the belt and said, man, bro, like I gotta be there for her. She gotta, and she grew up pretty normal, bro. I'm glad she ain't a thought. And I'm glad she listened to her old man, bro.
But
I told her, like,
you know what, Juice? You know they always say, you hear the phrase, not presence, but present. It goes a long way. It goes a long way with our girls. It goes along with our boys. It's amazing that when you look at all the studies and all the histories or whatever, and you find out that you have an active male and female in a child's life,
right?
That child opportunity is tenfold better than just one parent. So
I don't know about all that, Coy.
You'd be surprised. You will be surprised. I mean, there's always exceptions to every rule. But on the vast majority of the time, when you have, because it's almost crazy that there's situations where you just have a body that makes a difference in that child's life. Not the greatest dad, not the worst dad, just a dude.
But here's the joint.
Let me tell y'all my form of threatening. I mean, parenting. I threaten my kids, bro. When I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I don't know if my daughter listening, but she might be. I don't care. Like in 8th grade, bro, she had a video where she took in class for whatever reason and the little girls was twerking. I gave my daughter the backstory on where the twerk dance came from. This is in a row. I said, you want to be a stripper? She was like, I'm like, do you want to be a stripper, my G? Because that's what the twerk is. That's where you came from. I said, so you don't strip when you get older? She's like, no. She was like disgusted. I said, well, I say that's the way I look at it. Like when these girls be on social media twerking, I look at them as strippers. I just throw my money at the TV or the phone and pick it back up. But I also told her when we came to that conclusion, I told her that she was mine. I don't care what the world say. I said, you mine, baby. Your last name the same way, man, is mine, right? I said, man, if I ever catch you doing it, girl, I'm gonna beat you up and down this block. I don't care about nothing. Like she felt me, man. She felt it, and it got to her in that life. It's certain stuff my kids can't do. Ain't no dude 3 years older than one of my kids or a girl probably can't come to my house without me getting on them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get, like, you know, my daughter 20, like,
oh shit,
a dude 30 years old come to my house to come meet me, bro. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain stuff that I don't allow my kids to do. So you said juice recycling. You're right.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. These dialogues, man. I mean, that's definitely contribute to Wild Wild Wednesday.
Man.
Dialogue. We could be comical. We can have a good time because, like I said, we ain't monoliths. Like Corey said, we're not a monolith. We do all that stuff. We bring all that stuff. That's why you can go on an RWG live. We talk about 20 million subject matters. I wouldn't go to your live and see a rap video by a young and upcoming artist and then exchange dialogue about someone who just got moped out in the street, right? Yeah. And exchange dialogue. We probably wouldn't have done that joint had it not been for this plague and people were put into that, right? Thank God for this technology. Could you imagine if something like this happened back in 1982 versus 2022? You know what I mean? So we're taking advantage of this stuff and realizing that at the end of the day, the very core of who we are is seen in this chat.
I ain't cursed not once. He said, "Juice, stop cursing and put up your cash." I ain't even cursed, man. We just get 3 hours.
Juice said one curse, but he came close.
He came real close.
Very close.
But he made it. Juice,
man, these conversations take a lot out of me, man, because I'm tired of them happening. Like, it's just, it's like Gershon said, man. Like, this to see your own child. Like, can you imagine, man, this dude pulling up and see his own child killed, bro? Like, this out there laid out in the street like a piece of meat, bro.
Nobody wants to bury their child, man.
It's not the way it's designed, bro.
Man,
no, not at all.
It's a shame, man. It's almost a sin to bury your own child, man.
I wouldn't even want to know what that's like.
Man, it's tough, bro. It's tough.
It's my heart.
So let me ask y'all this, and I'm just asking this off of everybody, so everybody get their answer, because I know what mine would be. What do you think the solution is to stop this? To stop police officers from coming in your community and killing your kids in front of you? How you stop
it? Go ahead, QB.
I'm asking this for a reason, because y'all know the answer. Everybody on this panel knows the answer.
I ain't scared to say it. I just want to give my people up here a chance.
I had this conversation.
Shout out to Miss Q. What's up, baby?
But when it comes down to it,
look at her. Hey, babe.
Hey, if it comes down to it, I'll bust back. I don't give a damn.
QB, don't even say don't say nothing else. Don't say don't. I just want. I'm kind of going somewhere with it. You know the answer. Hookah, you know the answer. Juice, you know the answer. We all know how to do this.
We do know this. How about we go? I put a caveat. How about I put a caveat on what QB says? How about we take back control of our communities completely?
There you go. That's the way to say it.
We don't allow anyone from the outside to come in and police us.
Right. Oh, that's 100% fact.
I mean, we all say that.
We all have our own skepticisms with the system, as far as law, as far as politicians, as far as, because I be damn both sides are broke. I'm sorry, right, left, upside, whichever you want to call it. But we as a group of people have to come and take control of our community from the garbage men to the policemen to the councilmen and so forth, and to to every aspect of it. Once you gain that type of control, then it's no longer this policeman or whomever that lives 40 miles on the other side of town controlling, coming in and telling you how your community should behave. Now it's your neighbor next door or the guy down the street or someone that has a vested interest in that community. That also, I mean, also, one thing I thoroughly believe myself is the fact that we see so much of us, what I always call trauma porn, meaning us dying in the streets, us killing each other, police killing each other, whatever way you want to look at it, it's a constant visual. And the more and more something becomes norm, it is the norm. So that's one of the biggest issues. There's so many other images of us that can be shown, but the only ones that is shown are those worse of the worst, the far end of the spectrum. Like you grew up in Chicago, or you grew up in a suburb of Chicago, and that's correct, right?
Right outside
Rough
Chicago.
area, rough area, right?
Oh man, the trenches. Man.
And you say the trenches, right? I can guarantee you that there still was older people in that community. They were genuinely good people, and they probably outnumbered the knuckleheads. But the knuckleheads got all the paid all the attention. You see where I'm going with this? It's the smaller percentage that gets all the eyes, get all the views.
Always.
And we forget about the rest of that community that is a thriving. There's a bunch of people that's just trying to do the best they can with what they have. And we have to start recognizing that this small section or these smaller sections is not all that goes along. Now we can't allow injustice or harm or anything else come to those that are least of us, but we have to realize this is not all we are.
Right.
You know, my grandfather used to tell this story. He was a holy guy, but he made the Bible sound like he wanted, right? As he always told us, he's spiritual but not religious. But his favorite story was the story of the road to Jericho. And he also used to tell us, this is something I take on with myself as I get older and older, that the road to Jericho was a treacherous road, and they found a man laying on the side of the road. And a rich man passed with his entourage or whatever, right? And someone says, you can't help this man because you don't know he's planning something, trying something, or whatever it could be. And his response to him was, I don't know what's going to happen to that man if I don't help him. And we got to always realize that as a group of people that we don't know what's going to happen to whomever if we don't take the time to reach out to them. If we get to that point as a community that we're always reaching out to each other and understand that may be the one time that we reach out to someone that needed and may pass that on, and the virtues of that may become the virtues of our community. But we always turn and shun and say, oh, they're just the forgotten ones, or there's no use for them. Then what are we saying about ourselves? Because all those youth and all those kids out there are no more than what we create. And I don't create bullshit, so I know there's a way to get to them.
Exactly.
Hey, to kind of caveat off of that, hey man, y'all stop saying we are our own worst enemy too, because we are not. We are loving people, man. Black people, we are the most loving people on the planet. If we weren't, we'd have burned this motherfucker down years ago.
We'd have kind.
So stop getting down on ourselves. I hear that a lot in our community, man. We are not our worst enemy. We are big supporters of each other. I've been in other communities all around the world. Don't nobody work together like black people, bro. We get on code when we want to.
Yeah.
So let's in practice, in our speech and everything we do, speak life into your brothers and sisters, man. Don't ever get on the forum, a public forum, and say we are our own worst enemy. I hate hearing black people say that shit, man. That burns me up.
We proved it, bro, doing the pledge, man. After the brother up in Big Floyd ended up passing away, bro. We show the whole world like when we on one accord what happened, bro.
It boils down to us having a code of conduct, bro, as a community. And we have one. We have one. We just got to stop letting, like Coy say, that 1 or 2% be the face of the community and dictate the tone of our community.
Right. Facts. 100% facts. Shit, this example if we're right here on this damn panel.
Right here on this panel.
Exactly.
We're very inviting. We're conscious of this shit. We are. Real spit. We may not see it. They may not show it, but we see it right here.
They don't have to show it, bro.
Exactly.
We show it.
100%. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for your and this ain't no knock to nobody in particular, but don't wait for your open enemy to get a conscience and show you in a positive light. You show you in a positive light.
Hell no, I don't need them to tell me that shit. I got it right
here. You got a forum.
Yep. Got it right
here. Forum, and I like how y'all do, Juice, man. Y'all supporting black businesses, y'all supporting upcoming black youth and artists and stuff. That's what we need to see more.
And I wish people would send us more stuff. I know, man, there's people out here that just got more going on. We'd love to show it.
I'm gonna have some stuff, man. Gun Hookah got some stuff. I'm definitely gonna have a commercial. I'm gonna holler at my fly family here, Billy.
This is one of the shows where we don't even fake the deal with people, bro. If y'all want to come on, mob out with us, man.
I love this joint, man.
And, it don't matter how big or how small we is, man, bro. We appreciate every breath y'all take on this show with us. Outside in the show, I'm telling you, bro. Y'all just don't know how much love we got for y'all, bro.
Look, you know, you be Gun Hookah face all over the goddamn.
Oh yeah, Hookah.
You know what I'm saying? But the reason I do that, you know, some people on this shit and they don't understand, and it's a clear concept of how people really don't understand, right? Well, what you talking about, Hot Tub? We want other people live. We just use this social media as an example. I go on somebody else's live or something like that, outside of who I go on to, they always assuming that you trying to get something from them, right?
Yeah, man.
You trying to get your shine. You trying to whatever, right? I like coming to these joints every single night because I love us so damn much. I love talking to us all day, every day, especially about subject matters that are interesting, such as guns. I can talk about guns all day, but ain't a whole lot of people that like to talk about that stuff the way I like to talk about it in my immediate circle. They getting there, but they ain't there, right? We can talk about that, and then we realize that's just the opening. That's just the lure to get us in the conversation. The comedy that you started with Wild Wild West, we snapping and all that stuff, that's just to get us to the conversation. And then once we're there and people are relaxed and comfortable, now it's time for the real dialogue, right?
Yeah.
Now it's time to have those uncomfortable conversations. Now it's time for to really get it out and vent, right? Because, like I said, far too long we held this stuff in because we either taught to hold it in or we just simply did it because whatever, right? Now we're actually opening up. And we all come from different areas of this country.
Yeah.
Different areas of the world.
And we ain't too different than one another either. It don't matter. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you're good, man.
We not too different from one another.
The core. It's the core. We will always have that core. No question.
Your upbringing, whatever, bro. We all brothers of the same struggle.
Man, look, man. I grew up in a small town in New York. You grew up in the South Side of Chicago. Hot Tub, you grew in Georgia, North Carolina. You out there in the Midwest too, there, Slick.
Bro, he's from Memphis. Look, nephew from Memphis.
He's from Memphis, right?
The Chicago of the South.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
We can walk by each other in the street and we all be able to know what's up just by looking at each other. We be like, and we automatically will know. We'll have that synergy off the rip. We'll know, like, oh yeah. You saw that? Yeah, I saw it. And we ain't gotta ask with our mouths. We can just ask with our eyes. Like, and keep riding, right? But it's good that now we can engage in conversations using our words, because using these platforms for that. right? That's why a Wild Wild Wednesday is important. That's why you got 50-something people rocking with you at 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night.
All of us need to be in the bed getting ready for work.
Well, hell, you had brothers from across the pond, from across the diaspora, when it's on 2 o'clock in the morning rocking with you.
Right.
So evidently,
Darby, bro. That was,
you know what I'm saying?
crazy,
So,
bro. Diego was on here. Yeah,
you know, so the stuff is doing it. Like Hot Tub, like you stated, man, we know what time it is. We know what we're doing, right? We just got to do it. That's just the thing.
Got to do
it.
So yeah, we winding down towards the end of the show, man. This is the part that I hate. If anybody, I'm gonna drop this link one more time. If anybody want to come in, but y'all want to promote something or y'all want to plug y'all channel, and man, shout out to everybody that sent me cash apps, man. Like, I'm telling you, I was BSing. Don't send me no money, man. I'm all right.
Why not, though,
personally, I wanted to
Well,
see.
shit, give me back my money then.
I'll send it back.
All right.
Personally, I want to see if I can do
All
it.
$3.
Take the money, Juice, because y'all building up y'all platform. Don't never be ashamed to take the money. If people thought enough to send it to you, you use it for something good, bro.
Man, well, I appreciate it. Y'all know I do.
And I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everyone else,
bro. Hey, Kick Up Dust. I got to admit that brother. He was on with us a couple of lives. Hey, I'm gonna drop this link. Won't you come in for a minute, bro? And plug your plug your channel, bro, man. This will always be a platform for people to be able to plug whatever they got going on, bro. And like I said, man, we appreciate the love, bro.
Yeah, Juice, I'm gonna have something for you. You did really good on not cursing, man. I'm gonna give you something.
I tried my best.
I got something for you, man.
This is a subject where it was real hard not to, bro. Like,
I know. I can see it in your face.
Hey, but you did it though, man. So shout out to you, brother.
Man,
I love this shit, man.
It takes willpower to go outside.
Peace to my man Gershon Tactics, man.
Shout out to Gershon.
Shout out to Gershon.
Do the show without Gershon, bro. And, usually he up in here talking about folks and cussing people out. But it's engaged like Gershon he real special with this, man. The way he moved, bro. I miss bro being out here with us.
Yeah, man. Gershon,
come on in and tell him you need 23 more followers, man. Bring your butt up in here. I dropped the link. $2.
Well, I would like to make an announcement.
$2, man. Look, man, I love this shit, man. I love each and every one.
Who was Gershon?
Shout out to Gershon, man.
Shout out to Gershon.
Here's a joint too about Wild Wild Wednesdays, y'all. I know y'all like you ready to make that next leap, right? We see a lot of podcasts out there that are doing it, but you got to think about this, right? You've been going at it for about 4 months. Hard, 4 months. And you got a strong following, 4 months.
Yeah, it's surprising. Man,
you know what I'm saying? And some of these cats out there, before they got into this joint, they were already like kind of known. They were celebrities and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Like you look at Drink Champs, right, with Nori and them. Well, before they did that, John, they were already known, right? So, and they already had the resources to really grow, and they've been doing it for like several years, right? Think about where you and Gershon started, with just with an idea, you know, and you built it, and it's just building. You got a solid following. You could rather have 50 to 60 solid people, you know, gonna follow you through and through, and have thousands of people that you barely know that may stick around for a minute or two.
For real. Hey, so, you ain't lying, bro.
I'm growing, man. And think about it. If this was live, if you was doing it live, sitting at a table, you and Gershon got a chair, you got your Newport dangling from your mouth. Y'all just talking. You know what I'm saying? And you got 50 people sitting in the chairs, eyes on you, man. That's something. I don't know if anybody's been on a live panel before in front of people, but 50 people, a lot of people to talk to.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So to do what you doing on this platform and you growing it, you informing people on stuff, you talking about the issues, you exchanging dialogue and receiving dialogue at the same time. Mm-hmm. Bro, man, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger, man. The gun thing the gun part is becoming smaller every time you do this joint.
Yeah. Yeah, think about RGG. man, we don't even do it for the glow or the glory, bro. We do it because we supposed to, bro. We got to. We God's people, man.
Oh, it's
Most
needed,
high,
man.
long as I got breath in me, man, I'm gonna take up for our people, man, and I'm gonna do what's right, bro. I don't care about the other people's feelings. And if they got feelings about it, then they ain't with us either. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to recognize the problem. If we, man, they killed Martin Luther King, man. We just celebrated his birthday. He was on some non-violent, like, let's come together, man. We could do this together as
he was definitely about
race.
that.
And they killed this man, bro.
He had that blicky on him.
About how these
yeah, he did.
Martin Luther King did have that shit on him, though.
Yes, he did. Don't ever let
that, but his message, nobody did
non-violent.
But listen, he's not remembered for that though, y'all. He
because they don't know. They don't know.
No, they know. They know. Because they sold us on the idea of Martin Luther King. They don't talk about his speeches 4 years from the I Have a Dream speech.
Oh yeah, don't talk about the revolutionary.
They don't talk about when he's talking about getting reparations for his people coming to Washington D.C. They don't talk about that.
They talk about the mountaintop speech. They don't talk about black and I'm proud. They don't talk about that.
And I'm familiar with that too, man. I listen to Dan Calloway.
You gotta understand. You gotta think about it. They rather, if you had a choice, you're gonna rather the softer image be the image that you embrace versus the truth of the story. The truth is, King was just as revolutionary as anybody else you could come up.
Absolutely.
We tend to think because of his social stance with nonviolence was a weaker stance, but that was just a methodology or a tool that he used to get his voice heard.
Right.
Because it was more, that part of the movement was about, it was more or less to put a light on a demon.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But if you really listen to a lot of his speeches and a lot of his conversation and a lot of his diaries and his journals, you start understanding his total goal. Everybody says it was about integration. No, it was about opportunity. It was never really about the integration part.
Well, he said it himself. He regretted the integration. And what did he say? I integrated my people into a burning house.
Exactly.
The house has been burning since inception. And here's the joint too, that because a lot of people will compare Martin and Malcolm, right? But the one common thing that they had is they love their people.
Exactly.
It don't matter how you get there. You just got to get there, right? Exactly. We all go down different paths, but it's always the same direction.
Exactly. And sometimes we get caught up in the way somebody do it versus the goal involved.
Exactly.
And I can't get with him or I can't support him because I just don't understand why he moves this way. Yep. Versus, hey, I can see where this is headed, and I may not be all the way in with this brother, but I can help him get to his goal.
No
you
question.
See what I'm saying?
No question.
Every move I make is not going to be every move Hookah make or Tony make or Juice make. But at the end of the day, if my heart's in the right place, these brothers can accept me for being my heart's in the right place.
No question.
And you can say, hey, let me check you on this, brother. I might think you might need to move a little bit like this. But as long as we all know we're going to the same place, let's not tear each other down.
And also do that in-house. Right?
Exactly.
Like you said earlier, Hot Tub, keep it in-house. Now everybody needs to know the conversation.
Yeah.
Right? We may have a hard conversation in the corner. Hey, let me holler at you real quick, man. It's fucked up what you did.
Yeah.
But it's between me and you. Right?
And vice versa. I used to like it like to when me and my partners went out. If one of us got in it, we all got in it. Now when we got back in the car, somebody might got the behind snatched up. But when we all there together. And that's what we got to do.
United front, man.
Yeah, we're gonna all turn up together. Now when we get back to the car, there might be some cage rattling, but we're gonna turn up together.
Why the hell you do that dumbass shit, man? I had this homie about to take home. Your dumbass had to say.
Yeah, you be mad when you can't get that meat out there.
You know, so but it's I love this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Man, ain't nothing sweeter than this, man. I'm with you, Juice. I ain't doing this. I ain't never do this shit for the glory.
Man, I don't care about none of that stuff.
I don't care about none of that shit.
I don't drop
no damn
a
numbers.
million videos, and I don't be, and not to knock nobody hustle, because YouTube is a job for certain people.
Right.
I'm surprised that 35 people are sitting here and listen to me talk. Yeah, I'm like, dang, like
I said,
food for juice, food for thought.
Venue somewhere with 35 people, you doing something, brother.
What if I told you there are channels that have over 500,000 subscribers to 1 million subscribers that don't make no money, and on the flip side, there's people with less than 10,000 subscribers and they make tons of money.
They make tons of it. It's all about the message. It's
about the engagement to the audience you have versus worrying about the size of an audience that you don't have.
Fair. Because you see, you don't see just subscribers. You see family members. You see friends.
Man, yeah, family, man, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't even do that subscriber stuff. That shit. That stuff sound like nonsense to me, bro. To call somebody a subscriber or a fan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. Like, I ain't no fan, bro. I'll shake you down when you come subscriber. Pay you to be in one of your videos, or you come on the show, I will shake you down when you come to the land, bro. Like, I'm an extorter.
Oh, who? Mama Kelly.
Like, that's crazy, bro. I never call nobody no subscriber, bro. That's a
put up Mama
Kelly talk.
Put up Mama Kelly joint. Put up Mama.
Ain't that dirtbag talk, y'all agree? Like, they call somebody a subscriber, I feel like you almost said, "Oh, that's just a subscriber." Like, I might be a little overzealous about it.
Right. Hold on a second. Where that? Yo, Juice, can you put this cat, Mama Kelly?
Let me go up. Is it up here?
I hope he joking. I hope he joking. Always somebody. There's always somebody want to squeeze a lemon.
Hey,
Mama Kelly, drop that link for Mama Kelly. Bring your ass over here.
No, but they ain't gonna come. Irrelevant people.
Hey,
they want the 5 minutes.
They're not gonna come here.
You know he not coming.
Hey man, that's just somebody looking for a check.
Don't even get riled up. Cool out. Don't feed into that energy. For real.
Yeah, you right, look, bro.
Fuck him. Fuck his mama.
Mm-hmm. Long style.
Matter of fact, I hope you get COVID and the measles.
I hope you get the Delta variant and gonorrhea.
I hope you get pneumonia and syphilis. Stop playing.
At the same
time. Syphilis.
Hope you get shingles.
Why don't you go sit on a punji stick?
Hope you get shingles and
my man's pegging himself with a
cactus. Man, that's just painful, man. I don't wish that on nobody.
Hey, that's a bad wish. If somebody rupture both their Achilles tendons and put out an eye.
I hope you sneeze and break the blood vessel.
Shut the fuck up, yo! Get this dude off of here, man.
No, is he back?
Get your ass up.
Talk about my people and look at Matt White.
I'm gonna talk about my people. I love my people, Mama Kelly. I love my people.
We ain't gonna apologize for that. I don't care what another YouTuber say. If we want to speak about our people, that's what we gonna do.
Shit, you don't like it? Go to their page.
Exactly. What you here for?
Page, you punk fucking bastard. Let me start up in here.
With that being said, bro, we ain't about to argue though. It's 3 hours in. Tell y'all people, tell Mama Kelly, tell your people I said hello. My people.
Why don't you go? Get a girlfriend?
We gonna do it on a good note. Man, much love, brothers, for y'all coming in, mobbing with us tonight, man.
Shout out to Wild Wednesday.
Wild Wednesday.
Wild Wednesday.
He's somewhere bagging up a trailer right now.
Damn,
probably with a Carl Jr. burger
inside his fingers.
Man,
no, he can't cross him.
On that note, we out. Hey, y'all fellas, stay back for 1 minute. On that note, we out, man. We appreciate the love, everybody. Wild Wednesday.
Love y'all, man.